Yeah, this is... Yeah, Monobrow.
G-Bang, heavy evening.
Monobrow. Why is that your name? Have you got a monobrow? You've got one eyebrow.
Yours, right?
You got one eyebrow. Bob. Barbara. Yeah, what do you want?
In the studio? What's that about?
Wow! None and no more of that.
I love Iain Lee on LBC. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
08709090973. G-Man's Heavy Evenings. Triple G.
Come here!
0870909. No one wants to speak to G-Man. Swing in London. Mr. Anxious.
Iain, that's not intelligent.
Hello?
Non-stop oldies.
Looney John?
You, madam, are an imposter. I denounce thee, globule.
Are you speaking about my mum? What? Ricky.
G-Man.
Ricky.
What are you saying, man?
Nothing.
Well, like, what's up with you can do any deep conversations and a Raven style and all that?
What, do you want some help?
No, I'm just saying.
No, what's wrong? No,
entertaining listening to people like that.
Shh. Let me pick your brain.
Go on, then.
How's life at home?
Life at home's cool, actually. I've got that to be worried about.
How's life at home, lad? Is it good?
Cool.
Have you got any kids?
No, I've only been married a month. No kids yet, man. No kids yet.
Who's doing... Excuse me. Shh. Who's doing Anna Rayburn's show? Because she's gone, isn't she?
Oh, who's that woman? Something Bell.
Chris, what's her name?
Dirty Bell.
Dirty Bell, yeah.
Belen.
She sounds fit, innit?
I've not seen her.
Oh, G-Man. G-Man Junior.
Oh, no, G-Man?
Junior.
G-Man?
Junior. That's you.
Yeah, right, yeah. But what the heck are you doing on the radio?
Nothing.
Nothing? Just hanging. Right, yeah, but...
Warren.
What are you doing on...
Wagwan.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's Bill Buckley here. It's Bill Buckley here.
No.
Yeah. Just wondered if I could start my show now.
Go on then.
It's Bill Buckley. Hello there, team. It's Bill Buckley here. 08709090973. Lovely to have you with us. Do call me or email me on bill@lbc.co.uk.
Oh, yes. Sing along if you know the words. Right.
Yeah. That was Bill Buckley there. Gus. Good. Basil. How do you pronounce your name? Basil.
Is that G-Man?
What's your name? Basil.
Basil. Like Basil 40.
Who's that?
Does the G stand for globule?
No, the G stands for...
You're not globule
gangster.
man, then.
What?
You're not globule man.
No.
Globule.
Isn't that someone else's act? G-Man Jr. Hello?
My name is Khan.
Good one there. Let's get him on the wireless. Withheld. Wagwan.
You got a phone called G-Man, everyone.
What? Who was that? Gus?
Hi, G-Spot. I've
What?
got Jack under the gun.
What did you call me? Oi, wait. This is my radio show, yeah? Yeah?
Fella, yeah?
Yeah? So what are you doing? Getting rude. He's hung up, but I'm gonna carry on, because he's gonna listen. You, mate, no one come... Look, it's all full up. Yeah, you, mate, coming on to my show, yeah? Getting rude. Don't do it, alright? Damien in the crouch end.
This is the sign of things to come, Ian. I'm glad I'm off the Thailand for 7 years. If I wanted to listen to this, I'd get on the school bus on the way home.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Steve in Atlanta, Georgia. Where's that?
Hey, it's Fat Steve, G-Man.
All right, Steve.
Hey, do you have any questions for me?
No, not really. G-Man Jr., let's get him back on. I love him. G-Man Jr., hello. No, he doesn't want to speak to me. Warren?
Hey, it's Jiffy here.
Hello.
And here is my song on congestion charge. Time is running and you mustn't bring it back. So go to nearest pay point and pay congestion charge.
Aruga.
Go pay congestion charge.
Aruga.
Go pay your congestion charge. Ring dum 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 ding 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 ding. Go pay congestion ding 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 ding. Go pay congestion charge.
Bob.
Can I interest you in a Mark II?
In a what? Alright, no, I'm not fancying that. Hello, withheld! Travel. Do we go to the travel? Chris.
Right, I don't quite know what happened there. G-Man seemed to have steamed in a little bit. So, 0870 90... These headphones are terrible. What's going on? Just going to swap sockets. There we go. Right. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. G-Man, could you get me some water, please? It's very dry all of a sudden. Thank you very much. Calls go straight to air for the first 30 minutes before we start doing, the business and stuff. And boy, have we got... I was excluded. Well, I'll tell you after 7:30, but we're going to be talking about parties that you've been excluded from, because I've been excluded from a humdinger, I'll tell you that. 0870 90 90 973. 7-second delay, by the way, so don't swear or be naughty, because we can dump you and all that. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Peter Phil with baseball news. In last night's action, it was Toronto over the Yankees 15-4, the Mets over Atlanta 4-3, and the White Sox over Cleveland 6-4 in 13. Tonight it's Baltimore against Seattle. More news on Sunday night if it's Triple M. Till then, pass it on.
Yes, it will be Triple M on Sunday night. Thank you very much for that, Peter Phil. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi, is that Ian?
Yes, it is. You're on the air.
Hi, I wondered if you had a model of your programme,
Thank you.
a plan, or does it just develop continuously?
A model? I have no model for the show, no. It just, we just kind of come in and do it.
Spontaneous? Spontaneous?
I was vaguely... I have a sheet in front of me with a couple of things I'm going to talk about tonight, including being ripped off by plumbers and parties that I've been excluded from. But that's pretty much the only strategy we have for this evening. Why do you ask, sir?
I'm just interested in how you form the programme. Or if you do.
Well, very, very loosely. But with the thing with this show, it's not as formatted as, say, for example, Nick Ferrari's show. And we'll go through what Nick Ferrari's doing tomorrow a bit later on. Where at 8:05 they'll do one thing, then at 8:10 they'll talk about, immigration. Then it's a little bit more free-flowing than that.
Can I ask you a second question?
You certainly can.
Do you have a career path?
Do I have a career path? No, sir.
Okay. Could I ask you a third question?
Where's this? I'm waiting for the sucker punch. There's going to be one coming somewhere.
No sucker punch.
Okay, let's have the third question.
Are you currently obsessed with things Japanese? And if so, why?
Yes, I am. I'm learning Japanese, and I've always loved Japanese films and Japanese horror movies. And why? I don't know.
Okay, would you like to learn a couple of phrases in Chinese?
Well, no, hang on. Whoa, hey, whoa, no, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I'm learning Japanese. They're two different languages.
Yeah.
Well, I daren't learn any more. I can say Dori wa kare no kasa desu ka?
One would push the other thing out.
Yes, it would do. It's difficult for me to retain the information. So yes, it would. One would indeed push the other out.
Okay.
But thank you for the offer. I'm only turning it down because my brain isn't big enough to hold it.
Okay, one last question.
Yes, boss.
Who's your favourite comedian?
Comedian? Peter Cook.
What about Lenny Bruce.
Do you know, I've only ever heard one Lenny Bruce album, and I think it was one of his later stuff where he stopped telling jokes and just started ranting. So I don't really know him that well, I'll be honest. I'm aware of him, I've seen the film, I've heard one album, but I didn't really like what I heard.
Oh, you saw the film with Dustin Hoffman?
Dustin Hoffman, and of course, who was up to play that part before Dustin Hoffman?
I don't know.
It was Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond?
Neil Diamond nearly played Lenny Bruce in the film Lenny Bruce, or whatever, Lenny I think it was called, or Bruce, or whatever it's called.
Well, I have a lot of admiration for Lenny Bruce.
Okay, well, he certainly said told the truth. It's sad, he was a heroin addict, wasn't he? Rather sadly, I think.
I think it was a speed freak.
Speed freak, was he? Well, listen, I could talk all night, but I do have to move on.
Okay.
But thank you very much, very interesting. Oh, wait, boy, oh boy, oh boy, if only you knew, dear listener, what we know. If you could see what I could see when I am cleaning windows. Wow. Of all the nights... Well, you know, I love it. I absolutely love it. That's how life works out sometimes, and you just have to... What's just happened is pure shindiggery. Let's go to line 9. 9, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, hello, Ian.
Hello.
It was mostly about last night's show.
Oh, yes.
Brilliant, by the way.
Thank you.
I think you mentioned something about Tommy Boyd. Was that last night?
About what, sorry?
About Tommy Boyd?
Oh, yeah, Tommy Boyd will be coming in at some point.
Yeah, okay. Well, I heard you start to sort of say something, and then I had to kind of tune out. And, well, is that all the news there is then, yeah?
That's all the news, is he's going to come in as a guest at some point. And do you know what? What the hell? I'm going to start a campaign to get Boyd back on LBC. There we go.
I would like him to be, because I've been listening to a bit of his stuff. I didn't listen to his show on Sunday, but I watched it on the webcast.
Yeah.
I was at work,
Yeah.
and the computer doesn't allow sound.
Oh.
So I kind of watched it, but didn't listen. I mean, it looked like it went well.
I listened to it today, actually, on the podcast.
Oh, well, I'm going to listen, yeah.
It's very ramshackle. It's very the first hour and a half is very technical and very geeky.
Okay.
But listen to a guy called Oscar in the last 30 minutes, because that's brilliant.
Yeah, I've heard about that already.
Brilliant.
But it's just going to come on soon then, yeah?
So I can't say so. We don't know when. We're all trying to work out a date when he's next in town and can come and do it. But it's definitely going to happen. And boy, oh boy, will I be flagging it up when it happens.
Okay then.
Cheers for that.
All right then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
I'd very much like to get in contact with LBC. Is that at all possible, please?
You're in contact with LBC now. You're on the...
I want an email address. Is that okay?
Who would you like to email?
I want a number. It's about a project I'm setting up. Could you put it, I want to get in contact with LBC.
Well, you're in contact with LBC now.
The management.
Well, what, can I ask a little bit more information about it?
Dawn and Kindersley.
Yes. The publishers?
That's my name.
What? What's your name, sorry, sir?
The email address is Dawn and Kindersley.
Sorry, what was that? What was that?
I want to get in contact with management.
Dorners Kindersley.
That's right.
That's the same name as a publishing house.
Hello?
Yes?
Can you put me in contact, please?
Can I what?
Put me in contact.
Well, if you email me...
That's right, that's what I'm doing.
Mr. Kindersley.
That's right.
I will forward your email on to the management, who are actually in the building right now.
Can I speak to them, please?
It's probably... no.
Put them on now.
Well, no, because they've just gone downstairs.
Oh, I see. Hello?
Yes?
Who's that?
It's Iain Lee, you're on the radio.
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
Hello?
Hello?
I would like to contact, management.
I know you would.
I'm downstairs.
Where?
I'm downstairs.
What, in LBC or in your house?
Hello?
Yes? Hang on.
In contact with management, please.
Management is here. I'm just going to put them through. You ready?
Hello?
Hello, management, we have a call from you from Dorners Kindersley.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hello?
Hello there, yes, this is the chairman of Globotech.
I'd very much like to speak to management.
Yes, you're speaking to me. I'm the chairman of Globotech.
Can I put you in contact with Dorners Kindersley?
Who's
email
that?
Address?
Well, who is Donners Kindersley?
Hello?
Hello, yes, you're speaking to the chairman.
This call's being recorded. Do you mind? Speak once.
Yes,
it's recording.
yes,
Here.
Yes.
Hello?
Right.
Hello?
Yes. Okay, thank you, the Globotech. Mr. Kindersley, I'm going to have to let you go.
There's 3 beeps. Hello?
Yeah, I'm going to have to cut you off now.
Okay, the 3rd beep.
Yes. Not a clue. Not a clue, ladies and gentlemen. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number, should you wish to give us a call. Another 3 minutes of your calls going straight to air in what we laughingly call Triple M. 5, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'd just like to say, please do not upset Dion, because I said he works in Tesco's, and he said he was licensed to kill, and, I think I believe him.
OK, well, Dion hasn't called in for a while, so we're all hoping he's not been, hurt in a mission somewhere. 4, you're on the wireless.
Will you stop messing about and just get on with it?
You're right. Well, give us another 3 minutes, then we will get on with it. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
I'd like to claim the money for promoting your show.
For throating my show?
Promoting.
Promoting? What have you done, sir?
I flew a light aircraft over London today, and I trailed the smoke the words Ian Lee 97.3.
Have you? And you've taken a picture of it, of course, have you?
Well, I couldn't at the time.
Yeah, but that's the problem, I'm afraid. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Ian.
Yes.
How's it going, man?
You're right.
Listen, I've got a car full of Japanese girls, man. They're going to say hello to you. You ready for this?
Oh, man, I'm ready.
Now, come on, this is how I'm ready. After 3, ladies. 1, 2, 3. Japanese gonzales! Yeah.
Let me speak to one of them.
Okay, hang on. Can, Dajobo, you want to speak to Ian Lee? Dozo? Hey. Anything, say anything.
Let me speak to her. in Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
Konbanwa. Kaitai wa... hang on. Oh, I can't remember what it is now. The one time I need it. Keitai wa namban... No, I know it. Shh, I know it. Keitai no... Oh, what's the... Oh, I can't remember it. The one time I need it. Hang on, stay there. Number... Okay. I know it. Okay, I got it. Keitai no denwa namban desu ka? Did I get that right?
It's right.
Yeah, we go. It's right.
Ian, I'm charging you, mate, by the way.
What? Let me speak again. Okay. Kore wa dare no kasa desu ka? And what does that mean? What does that mean?
It's who's this umbrella?
Who's this umbrella? I can speak it, ladies and gentlemen. I can speak it. Well, what's your name? Yuka. Watashi wa Ian desu. Dozo yoroshiku.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Yeah. Watashi wa Agiru-sujin.
Oh, I am
Well, you said...
I am Japanese.
I know. I know. Well, listen, I do have to go. It's very nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Take care. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
There we go. I'm not... yes, she understood, so I guess she'd have to. Right. 0870 9090 973. I need to know about parties you've been excluded from, and what's the biggest rip-off you've ever had from a blooming plumber?
Ian Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 9090 973.
I hope Richard Parks is listening to this, because this is the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we've got a message. We've got a message for... hang on a second. Where did we put the messages? Chris, what did we file those under?
I can't remember. Helen did it.
Oh, Helen, what did you file the messages under? Oh, she's not here. It's Alex, isn't it? Well, hang on a minute. Oh, wait. Now, what's that about? Wow!
Now what's that about?
Wow! But we don't know where the message is. Anyway, I do hope he's listening. So two things have happened. Two groundbreaking things have happened to me today. Two groundbreaking things. I haven't got a pen. G-Man, can you get me a pen at some point, please? There's a good plan. So, my toilet has been broken for about a week, I think, something like that. Basically, the cistern was constantly... I've got such a dry mouth, excuse me. Was constantly filling up with water. Just like a little drip, but enough where it would just fill up with water all the time. And be constantly overflowing. So I turned the water off last week, thanks to a tip from someone, and I called a plumber. The plumber came today, 8 o'clock. So I had to be up really early. The plumber came 8 o'clock this morning, okay? And he came, he's a nice fella. He said to me, I'm not a morning person, I'm not very good in the mornings. I think, well, nice one, mate. Thanks very much for that. I made him a cup of tea, 3 sugars he wanted, 3 sugars, so he could wake up.
Pen?
Yeah, that's it.
Save.
That works, thank you very much. And so he took the innards of it's one of the new modern toilets, so it's all like weird plastic innards in there. He took the innards out, and he said, right, well, how do I turn the water off going to the toilet? I was thinking, well, Why do you need to do that? Because I've turned the water... Anyway, so we spent half an hour going through all the cupboards. We could turn off every water outlet except for that toilet. Everything else we could turn off. And I said, well, I think that the main stopcock is in the flat downstairs, and they're away for 3 weeks. He said, right, well... So he was there for it. He said, right, well, if I can't turn off the water, I can't fix it, I'm afraid. I was like, oh, well, never mind, you tried. So he left, not before charging me. I had to write a cheque out, £81 and 8 pence. £81 and 8 pence. And he has done precisely nothing.
Why did he charge you 8 pence?
I don't know. That was how much. £81 and 8 pence. I'm telling a story.
Can't we ask questions?
No, you can't ask questions.
Can I ask questions afterwards?
No, you can ask questions. Right, you can't ask any, G-Man. Chris, you can't ask any now till after 8 o'clock. You get on my nerves.
What?
Alex, you can ask one after I finished.
Thank you.
Thank you. So he's gone and he's charged and he's done nothing. If anything, he's knackered up my loo even more than before. So I'm thinking, well, what do I do? I'll call the person that installed the toilet. But before I do that, God damn it, I'm going to have a little look at this toilet. I'm going to see what I can do, because he's left bits everywhere. I'm going to try and put it back together, and I fixed it in 5 minutes. I fixed the toilet in 5 minutes. He couldn't do it. He's a trained plumber. He charged me £81 and 8 pence, and he couldn't do it. Questions, please.
Yeah.
Can you ask him if...
No, Alex's question. Alex.
Can you... What was that question?
Why does he have to go... Why...
No, not
to
that
turn off the
one.
water, is it in the other flat? Why isn't it in his flat?
Why, if you have to turn off the water, is it in the other flat?
Because it's an old converted house, and they didn't get the pipes changed, and they should do, because I believe it's illegal for it to be like that. Questions over. 0870 90 90 973, if anything like that's ever happened to you. That's a topic. That is a topic. Second topic. That's right, I'm doing 2 topics.
So is this new questions time?
Yeah.
Can we
but
ask?
You can't ask any, G. You can't ask anything till after 8 o'clock.
What?
Alex can ask a question.
Oh, thank you.
So, I used to be the main presenter, the host, the main presenter. I used to present a programme called Rise. You probably didn't see it. No one did. It was Channel 4 breakfast show. It ran for a year. I'm very proud of it. I think there were some good bits on there. I had a row with the fat one from Liberty X. And I asked if Daniel Bedingfield was a Gaylord. I asked that question, the question that no one else would dare ask. Did it for a year. Got up at 2:45 every weekday morning for one of them years. Anyway, over the past 3-4 weeks, maybe a bit longer, some people have been organising a Rise reunion, okay, and they've asked, they've asked all the runners, all the cameramen, everyone behind the scenes. They've asked. This has been going on for like 4 or 5 weeks, but organising it. It's happening tomorrow night. Okay, tomorrow night. Everyone's having a drink. Say, well done. Wasn't Rise good 3 years ago? Whatever it is. Good to see you again. What have you been up to? No, everyone's been invited. I only found out about it today because someone sent me an email saying, "Oh, I just thought I'd tell you there's a party tomorrow night." No, I've only just... So I thought, well... So I had a bit of a rant, and I was quite upset. And I phoned up my mum, phoned up my sister, phoned up my agent, phoned up 6 people, and said, I can't believe it. And they said, well, Iain, calm down. Maybe they just weren't asking the presenters. Maybe a lot of these things, they just ask the backroom crew to these things. You know, they don't like asking the presenters there. They've asked Kate Lawler and Dougie Anderson. They've asked the 2 other presenters. They've asked them to go, and not me. So, here's a topic for you, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever found out that there's a party going on that you should have been invited to by rights, but you weren't invited to? And on the flip side of that, have you ever been to a party? 'Cause I think if I turned up tomorrow, it would be awkward, it would be uncomfortable. I don't think they want me there. They've only... One person a woman called Fiona, who I like very much, I think she's only asked me because she felt a bit guilty. So I think if I turned up, it'll be a real... I'd walk in, there'd be parties. But this is what would happen if hang on a second. Let's get this all set up. So if I were going to hang on a minute. So I'd get. How do we do this? Hang on a second. Let's find something that's quite. Hang on a second. Let's have. Okay. So everyone will be having a party. Okay. So they'll be playing like pop music like this, right? Okay, so everyone's having a party and they're all dancing. Oh, it's great to see you. Oh, what have you been up to? Then I walk in. Silence. That's what would happen if I turn up. So, has there been a party that you should have been invited to and you found out really late in the day, or after it happened, the party had happened and you hadn't been invited? 0870 90 90 973. Or have you ever turned up at a party and just known that everybody there has not wanted you to be in that building? Just that you've walked in and everyone's looking and gone, oh my God, what's she doing here? 0870 90 90 973. Questions?
Yeah. All right, we'll give you a call back in a minute, yeah?
Okay, Chris. Ask him.
Yeah, we will. We'll
Is it
do
a
that
theme
for
party?
you, yeah?
Is
We'll
it
give you a call
Is
back
it
in
a
a minute,
themed
yeah?
party?
Is it a theme? No, it's not. It's not. End of questions. Stupid questions. Can you believe that, Martin? That they're having a party and they didn't invite me.
They probably did, and the invite got lost in the post.
It did not. It did. I do hope Richard Parks is listening to this. It did not.
Anyway, it was me. It was me who told you about the screw in your pipe.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, but that plumber, I'll tell you what you do. You paid him by cheque.
Yeah.
Stop the cheque.
Well, are you allowed to do that?
Well, let's see. He's going to take you to court. You're going to stand up in court and say, I paid him £81 to take my loo apart.
£81 and 8 pence.
Yeah, but I spent 5 minutes after he left the mess in my flat, putting it back together, and God knows, it worked. I fixed it without. So why should I pay him 81 quid for leaving a mess?
It's a lot of money. I thought, like, the call-out charge, maybe this is me being naive, was like about 50 quid or 60 quid. £81 is a lot of money.
Well, that's no parts as well, because he didn't use any.
He didn't do anything apart from take my toilet apart. He half-heartedly put it back, but there was 2 bits. I must admit, when I put it back, there's still one little bit of plastic.
That was it. Always something left over.
It doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, but I tell you what, phone him up
Yeah.
and tell him I'm stopping the cheque. I'm willing to pay you 25 quid that you came round. I'm stopping the cheque. If you want to come round, I'll show you what I did to make it work. And you can give him a lesson and charge him 25 quid for the lesson.
I haven't got the cojones.
Of course you have.
I can't do that.
Well, what do you want? You want me to come round and back you up?
Yes. I do.
You know, I've got the cojones. You've already talked about mine.
Oh, yeah, we've mentioned that. Well, you could still be in the running. There's still a little bit of dispute between me and Yasser about his proposed slot, but we will let you know, Martin.
Well, that's okay. That's good. I'm not too worried about that, but let's talk about your plumber. Let's get him sorted out. I would stop the cheque.
Okay, well,
And
listen.
it's good of you to pay him by cheque, because if you'd given him cash, you'd never see him again. Did he at least say he's going to come back?
No, what he said was, right, when you find out how to turn the water off to the toilet, I'll come back. You can book me again. And I'm thinking, you're right, sunshine.
But didn't we turn the water off in the pipe?
Well, yeah, exactly. This is it. We turned the water off in the pipe, Martin, me and you.
Yeah, so what's he on about?
I don't know. I don't understand. And then I fixed it without turning any water off, with just doing what you told me.
Oh, and did he come on a horse?
Yeah, pretty much. Listen, Martin, thank you for your advice.
That's all right.
Good lad. Has anyone ever stopped to check? Have you ever stopped to check? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good lad, see you later. There we go. I don't know. Anyone ever stopped to check for... What are you doing? Oh, you left the rubbish there. Yeah. The one thing you got to do and you muffed it up. Good fella, take it easy. Hey, he's getting noisy. Ever stopped to check for services that were poor? I'm actually doing topics this evening. Is that because management are in the house? Is that why? I wish I had that clip. We recorded... we got Creepy Denise last night to... record a little thing about keeping my job, and I don't know what we put it under. Oh, was this it?
Good, my mouth is getting dry.
No, that's not going to save my job, is it? Maybe it's this.
Zoo time! It's you time! The mammal's your favourite time! And you what?
No.
Why can't you swivel?
He doesn't call anymore. He may no longer be with us. That's the sad truth about this kind of thing. Is people, you know, pass on. Is this it? Hang on. No.
Dr. GQ and Mr. Hyde. Good evening.
Ah.
Richard Parks, keep Iain on.
There we go.
Richard Parks, my name's Denise. And please do not take Iain off the air. please.
Now, if there's a God in heaven, then that man is listening to that broadcast, and he's having a deep soul-searching... Well, no, that's the phrase, isn't it? He's having a soul-searching. That's, yes, let's have this now. It's time for the travel. Who is doing the travel?
It's Amanda.
Amanda, OK, so we got you till 8.
Yes.
And then is it Nikki?
It's Will.
It's... Oh, it's Will going?
OK, thank you. Let's start off...
Sorry, that was... Oh.
Yeah.
It's like there's a... Oh, where you go.
OK, thanks. Ian. No, thanks. Let's start off on all approaches to the Handy Cross roundabout.
Iain Lee's
Good evening.
Ты так боишься, у нас вот тут... Ну що, як ви маєте жабеки, вам? Ну, а тобі що тут робиться? А я не дай Бог.
Would you like a cup of tea? Tea? No.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Huh? No.
Coffee? No coffee?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay,
we don't have time. No, we don't have time. Thank you very much.
Do you want loving?
No.
Loving? No. A little bit. Only a little bit.
No,
loving.
thank you. No. Thank you very much. Предлагай.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello, can I get... We got a bucket full of cups. Good work, well done. Well done. Good work. My cleaner came today, so I spent the whole afternoon... Well, I met... Thank you very much. No. I met a friend for coffee, and then I spent the rest of the afternoon sitting on Hampstead Heath reading a book, so I wouldn't be in the flat when the cleaner was there. Right, 0870 9090 973. Topic 3 for the evening. We're doing a lot of topics tonight. I don't know why, but it's not bad. What was... you're all right with that? Shall I get the door? Let me get the door for you. You got it, you're all right. Okay, there you go. Well done. Thank you. Chris claims... Chris has been playing golf. He's been telling... I've discovered I'm playing golf, I'm loving it. Now, I need a golfer to phone me up, because Chris does not play golf. What is it you do, Chris?
What? I play golf?
Now, what is it you do that isn't golf?
I play golf on the driving range.
So you're just on the driving range, so you're just hitting the ball a long, long way?
With a golf club.
And then do you go to a hole and try and get it in the hole?
I try and get in a big net.
So you hit the ball a long way away, and that's it. That's not golf. That is not golf.
Golf is the art of hitting a ball with a golf club.
But that's not... But you're not...
That's what I'm doing.
You're not playing golf. Get line 9. Line 9 will know about golf.
All right.
It's not golf. 0870 9090 973. Jim, are you a golf player over there in Texas?
I hope you said the check was in the pipeline.
That's
what you should have said.
The which check?
The who? You had a plumbing incident.
Oh, the plumber, yes.
That would have been hilarious.
Is this really Jim? It doesn't sound like him.
I have a cold.
Okay, that makes sense.
I would like the plumbing.
Yes.
The way you got to look at it.
Yes.
Is you have college. Where you are, college.
Do I have a college where I am?
Yeah, you would. You pay a lot more than $81 to go to college to learn how to plumb, but you learned it from that price. That you know how to plumb.
Well, I know how to...
It's not a bad price to pay.
But I don't really know how to plumb, do I? I just fix the toilet.
Fix your toilet?
Yes, sir.
Then you know how to plumb.
Wow. You know the stalks on cherries?
I haven't, yet.
Can you tie them up into a knot in your mouth? Because I can.
That's, I had a woman who used to do that for me.
With the stalks of cherries?
It's an amazing ritual.
Well, I can do it, and I did it earlier on. It took me about 10 minutes, but I did it, didn't I, Chris? You saw me do it.
I bet you have the women all flocking around you.
That's what I said. I'm gonna do one now. I'm gonna do one now. I've got a cherry stalk here. Because, Alex, can you do this? Are you aware of this?
What?
Cherry stalk. I'm gonna tie it into a knot in my mouth. Okay.
Ew.
It'll take me a few minutes. I hope Richard Parks has gone.
How do we know that you haven't already tied one up and put one in your mouth already?
Don't be an idiot.
Doing it now.
I'm doing it now. You might need to keep talking a bit, Jim.
Hello?
A little bit more than that, maybe.
This show tonight, it's full of characteristics.
What does that mean?
It means there's a reason and a logic to it.
I can't do this if I have to keep stopping every now and then to talk.
I'm slightly confused about the whole situation.
What are you confused about?
I sent you, did you get my package?
No, Jim.
I sent it second class. It had a sandwich in it.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to say I wouldn't advise you eat it.
What sandwich is it?
I didn't make that clear in the letter.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely don't eat it.
Mm-hmm.
It was my new experimental.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sandwich. That's the name.
What's in it?
It has a wholemeal bread.
Stop the clock! I've done it! I've done it! Look at me as I pull it out.
Hello?
Can you see that, ladies and gentlemen? It's tied up into a knot. Alex, can you see that?
Just looks like a ball.
All right, stay there. I'm coming through. Keep your microphone out. I'm coming through. I'm not touching this. I'm not touching this. It's gone from being... I want you to look at this, boys. It's gone from being... Look at that. From being a straight cherry stalk to tied up.
Wow.
Done entirely with my tongue.
I don't want it. Get off.
You can have that.
Oh, I can't believe... What are you doing?
I'm putting it on you.
Where'd it go?
On you. I think it went down your
I think it went in your hair.
No. Get...
There we go.
Put it on his back.
Anyway, hang on a second. I've just got to... stay there 1 second, Jim. Yes, line 11, you're on the wireless. Oh, we bottled it. Right, so, yes, Jim, carry on.
The sandwich.
Yes, OK, I'm with you now. You sent me a sandwich from Texas, but you don't think I should eat it.
Did you watch the video?
No, I didn't get the package.
Did you watch what I said to watch?
What did you say to watch?
Did you watch the... it was black and white.
Oh, the Bob Dylan thing?
Yeah.
I did watch that, yes.
What did you think?
It's Kate Blanchett being Bob Dylan.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was rubbish.
Kiss mine.
Well, thank you, sir. We'll have none of that. Absolute rubbish, I thought. Right. 0870 90 90 973. Plumbers, golf and parties. Now, that's a show. Okay, let's go to John in Ilford. Hello, John.
Hello.
Hello, John.
Hello, it's Billy Bragg calling.
Oh, sorry, it says John on my screen. I didn't realise it was Billy Bragg.
No, it's John.
Oh, it is John. Now I'm confused.
No, it's Billy Bragg.
Okay.
Anyway, how's it going?
It's all right. Apart from the fact I got ripped off by a plumber and there's a big reunion of a TV show that I fronted tomorrow that I wasn't invited to. Yeah, apart from that, everything's fine.
Are you on your way? I've heard that on the grapevine that you're on your way. Are you on your way?
Well, not if I keep playing stuff like this. Hang on.
Richard Parks, keep Iain on.
We might be able to turn it round. Just we don't know.
Can I give you a soundbite?
Please do. Yes, we'll get ready to record this. We're going to get a soundbite from a Muppet.
Tell Chris to press play and record.
Chris, tell Alex to press play and record.
Alex, you press play and record.
Bless
Ready?
him. G-Man, don't move. Don't move.
Okay.
Here we go. Away you go. Shh.
Ready?
Shh.
Okay.
Go.
Iain Lee's the only thing on the radio.
Oh, John, G-Man, get out. I told you not to say anything while he was doing that.
Enjoy the tea.
Yeah, well, what have you done to it?
Don't worry.
Did you get it?
No, I didn't. Sorry, mate, because G-Man muffed it up. Could you do it one more time for us, John Bragg?
Okay, ready?
Get out! Is John's trying to save my job here, mate? Sorry, John, I do appreciate that you're doing this. Away you go, sir.
Iain Lee is the only thing on the radio. Is that right?
It's not technically true, though, is it? Because I noticed that there was something on Radio 2 earlier on today.
No, but they're all pants.
True.
Hey, can I talk to you? Because I never talk to you. I normally say hello, goodbye. So I'd like to have a chat with you.
Okay, did we record that, Lady Alex? We got that one, did we?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're looking very handsome this evening.
Ooh, thank you.
You're looking really good.
Cheers.
No, not you, Lady Alex. Right, yeah, carry on.
Okay, parties, right? I've
Yes.
got a first cousin. I've got two first cousins.
Ooh.
This is my mother's sister's children, right?
Right.
I should be at their wedding, shouldn't I?
Of course you should.
I should be at their wedding.
Would you? You wouldn't want to, though, would you? Weddings are boring.
I wasn't even invited.
Oh, God.
Okay. Plumbers,
Yeah. Yes.
right. 50 quid,
Yeah.
comes round,
Yeah.
presses the on button on the boiler, which was hidden underneath the boiler because I didn't know where it was, 'cause I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
50 quid, he switched it on, 50 quid, goodbye.
But, first of all, 50 quid, that's all right. That's what I was expecting. And he did make it work for you, though.
1978.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Don't be so silly.
All right, it wasn't. But it was about 10 years ago.
But he made it work for you, which my plumber didn't do.
Well, your 80 quid was a joke.
£81.08. I am furious at it.
Outrageous.
Anyway, listen, I've got to go.
All right, it was lovely, and don't go, all right?
I'll try my best. Okay, 0870 90 90 973. You may have the honour of speaking to the G-Man, who's answering the phones again. Chris, why is G-Man in tonight? I thought we had him last week.
Oh, yeah, but he didn't fulfil his 5 days, and so Human was also
Can't
said...
he come in and do a Nick Abbott day? Get him to do... He can go home now and come back tomorrow for Nick.
Human was also said it's got to be an Iain Lee day. It's not my fault.
All right. You don't play golf, though. You just hit a ball. 0870 90 90 973. We have more of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Chris is, hang on, Chris is convinced that he's playing golf when really he's just, hitting the ball a long, long way. He's
It's golf.
What is it actually called? The shooting range, driving range.
Driving range.
And he said, "Oh, you're supposed to shout. I didn't know you're supposed to shout when you hit the ball." I said, "Yeah, what do you shout?" We're supposed to shout golf. No, you're not.
Yeah, you go like golf.
You don't. You shout for.
For what?
He's a jolly good fella. So it's almost a joke. Michael's on the M1. Hello, Michael.
Hello there. Yeah, regarding the plumbers, yeah?
Yes.
By the way, I want to say fantastic show, Ian.
Yes. Thank you.
Pleasure. I had a boiler. I bought a house 10 years ago, and the boiler just basically kept breaking down. So I rang up a family recommended friend.
Yeah.
Who came in and he said, "Can I have £400 to go and buy the bits and pieces to fix the boiler?"
Right.
So I gave him £400. I come back that evening. The boiler wasn't on the wall. It was in pieces in the back garden.
Oh.
And the whole of the kitchen and downstairs was swimming in water.
Oh, man alive.
No, I swear to you, my wife walked in the door and she started screaming, effing and blinding at me because I brought this guy in.
Yeah, so he was... let me get this right. He was recommended...
Yes.
By a friend?
Family friend.
By a family friend, OK.
Yeah. And in the end, I had to give him another £300.
What?
Yeah, again, £300 to buy other bits and pieces. He put things brand new, it was almost like a brand new boiler, put back together again.
Yeah.
And he put it back on the wall, and we had to get all the water out of the way.
Yeah.
Eventually got it up on the wall, all clean and dried. We put the boiler on, started gushing out again.
Man alive. And the person who recommended him, did you go around there and punch him in the face?
Problem is, that was my mum.
No, no!
And it was my dad.
Shut up, was it?
It was.
It was not your dad.
It wasn't my dad.
No, it... Oh, man alive.
I swear to you, my wife wanted to kill me. She goes to me, never, never get your family doing anything in my house again.
Well, surely your dad should have given you the money back.
Well, the thing is, he said he paid out his for bits and pieces. It was a 25-year-old boiler.
Yeah.
I said to him, if it was going to cost, I said, if it was that knackered, I could have bought a new one for you.
Exactly. Michael, listen, man, thank you very much. Well, there's an interesting thing. I know that the punchline in that was, it was his dad. But people, having people recommended to you, it's a risky game. It's a risky game. The people downstairs were getting some new windows put in, and they said, "Oh, who did your windows?" And I gave them the thing, but I had to say, look, we had a bit of a falling out over some windows, and I had to be completely honest and say we fell out over some stuff, but other stuff was brilliant. Have you ever recommended someone and it's gone completely pear-shaped? Just been absolutely awful. 0870 9090 973. We're doing topics again. I don't know what that's all about. It's very bizarre, isn't it? 0870 9090 973. Hey, Nasty Adam, we're doing topics. There we go. Let's go to Eduardo. Hello, Eduardo.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Eduardo.
Hello.
You sound like a lady.
I am.
Lady Eduardo.
Lady Eduardo,
Oh,
yes.
can I call you Ledwardo?
No.
Okay. Well. Yes, Ledwardo.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh. Hello. What are you doing? Are you taking your clothes off? You sound very sexy.
Pardon?
Oh, hello?
Buongiorno.
I think we had a cross line there. There was somewhat pervert was just talking there.
Something.
How very unshindiggerous of them.
Very unshindiggerous.
How you doing, boss? You all right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know, I'm going to say something that maybe I'm not supposed to say.
Right.
You know when G-Man was doing Triple G?
Yeah.
Have a guess. I'm going to say it. I'm probably allowed to say it. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Have a guess, Eduardo.
Yeah.
Who walked into the control room while Triple G was on?
Well, Triple G. Richard Parks.
Yes! He walked in. It's the first time he's come in to see any show at LBC. The first thing he sees is that Muppet doing a rubbish radio show.
I quite like the G-Man.
Excuse me?
I think he's a bit of a legend.
All right, well then, let's hope Richard Parks thinks the same.
I'm sure he'd share the sentiment.
What are the chances of that happening, though?
Not a lot.
No. You sound quite bored by that, so we'll move on. Let's. What have you got, Ledwardo?
You're talking about golf.
Well, yeah, except Chris doesn't play golf.
He's practicing golf.
But he's not. He thinks he's playing golf, and really, he's just hitting a ball.
It's like, you see, you can't just go onto the golf course, especially Chris, because he'll have no idea of the etiquette.
No.
Or the manners.
No.
And there aren't truly that many
when you drive a buggy, which side of the court do you drive on, the left or right?
You drive...
Is it like a road system?
Well, now there are some satellite-controlled buggies, so all you have to do is just get in them and they go on their own little path.
There are not.
Yeah, you know, like Caddyshack? You know, he had, like, the Rolls-Royce buggy
Chris,
and he had all the bits and pieces coming out.
Put that phone down, Chris. Listen to what Ledwardo has to say. Tell Chris what you've just told me.
What? Caddyshack buggies?
Yeah?
In the buggies now, they're satellite-controlled and they have drink dispensers and all sorts of goodies.
So you sit in the buggy, you open up a beer, you press a button, it takes you to where you want to go.
Oh, no! Whoa! And you can go rallying in them as well. If you go to a course where you're not, this is frowned upon, but if you go to a course where you're not a member of,
yes,
like a public course, and you hire a buggy,
yeah,
you can just tear it around the golf course.
Wow!
And just make it do skids.
Well, not mash up the grass though.
Yeah,
you don't want to break up the rules.
It gets crushed and everything, but it doesn't really matter because you're not a member there, and it doesn't matter. I drove one into a lake once.
We've got Keith Moon on the phone. You drove a golf buggy into a lake?
Yeah, I've got a photo of it.
Oh, man, send us that. Let us put it on the website.
Okay.
Yeah, again, you sound bored. Every time I suggest something, you sound a bit bored. What's wrong, Ledwardo? Is the magic worn off?
I'm tired.
Now that Boyd's doing a show on Sunday nights, you don't need this.
You know what? I haven't even heard it. I didn't even know.
It's hard work.
I didn't know.
It's hard work. The last half hour is fascinating, and there's a brilliant bit where he starts talking about southern counties and says, well, actually, maybe I shouldn't talk about that now.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for the triple zoo.
It's good. Well, he says he wants Sunday nights to be like the human zoo.
No, I'm waiting for the one that you do with him.
Oh well, you
I don't
know,
think I'll be able to deal with it.
I don't know. I don't know what that show's going to be like. I think it's going to be more of a straightforward interview kind of thing. But we'll see if he's prepared to do a few calls straight to air. Maybe. Well, yeah, we'll have. Let's ask him. I'm sure he'll be up for it.
Ask him.
He's going to play. Right, but back to what we're talking about. So when Chris is hitting the ball in the shooting gallery, that's not
driving range.
The driving range. That's not playing golf. I would say that mini golf is more like playing golf than what Chris is doing. Tell her to shut up.
Hold on, you do it.
Excuse me, love?
Yes?
Could you shut up?
Okay.
Ask him. Ask me what?
What do you want to know? Yeah.
What wouldn't you do?
Oh, now, if I had this on my iPod, I'd be able to tell you.
Well, that's such a lame question.
It is a lame question because I've heard Meatloaf explain this. He's asked...
I don't know what it is, so tell me.
For anyone who missed this, when Meatloaf in the song, I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. What is he...
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what the answer is, but if you listen to the song...
It's not in there, is it?
It is in there. Before... Right, can someone... Alex, have we got anything for love by Meatloaf in the Heart... 106.2 music folder? Because in that song, he says what it is he wouldn't do for love.
Hang on, let me crank up the machinery.
He's cranking up the machinery. I've heard him interviewed about that, and it's something like I don't know, but he does say it. And if you got it, Alex, he's cranking.
Didn't
the
he
machine.
refuse?
Takes a while.
Didn't he refuse to say it? It's a rubbish song anyway.
Hang on a minute.
They're going to try and find out. Now, I think. Well, ask that. You could ask AQA or whatever it is. That text service.
Genius. Can I just say, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, everyone, a round of applause for Anxious Man, who is a genius. You know, Anxious Man has got the X directory number.
Yeah.
He's just sent me an email saying how he did it.
Oh.
He's a genius.
He is a bit.
He's an absolute genius.
Do you listen to Danny Baker?
Sorry?
I don't know. I can't say it.
What, Danny Baker?
Yeah.
Why can't you say Danny Baker?
Because he had a brilliant song on today.
Was it the ladies' bras? The ladies... Oh, there we go. Right, listen, here we go. Okay, so you'll hear Meatloaf say what he can't do for love.
Yeah.
Travel will have to wait. Here we go. Oh no, it's just the chorus.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. We'll get to the bit. I'd run right into hell and back. Right, we'll do that. Okay. Here we go.
I'll never lie to you, and that's a...
I'd never lie to you, and that's a fact. Okay. Here we go. But I'll never forget the way you feel right now. I'll never forget the way you feel right now. No way. I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. Okay, Eduardo? I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. So he won't forget.
He won't walk to hell and back.
Shut up! Hey, stop it now. It's rubbish.
It's rubbish.
So
Rubbish now.
the thing he won't do for love is he won't forget how you feel right now.
And walk into hell and back. It reminds me of that Bryan Adams song.
He didn't mention walking to hell and back.
Yeah, he did.
Well, not then he didn't.
Prior to the...
No, he said he would walk to hell and back. But he won't... The thing he won't do for love...
For Boris Thingy.
What?
As the London mayor.
What?
Would you vote for Boris as the London mayor?
No, I quite like Ken. Where was that going? So the thing he wouldn't do for love, Will, is he won't forget how you feel right now.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Rubbish.
It's a little bit rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a chat, please.
Okay, anyway, the lights are still stuck on red on the High Wycombe Hang.
Good evening. We just lost a call there. I don't know who the second call was. Okay, let's go to Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
2 questions, if that's okay.
Yes, boss.
First one is, you're pretty clued with your films, aren't you?
Pretty what, sorry?
Clued up on your films.
Well, ish. I'm no Paul Ross.
Well, my friends lent me this DVD that basically I don't know if I can be bothered to watch.
Is it Mr. Majestic with,
It's not, no. It's something which everyone goes, oh, great film, marvellous about, you know. But
Yes.
The Third Man, is it worth watching? Because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, you know, overcoats and hats.
No, it's quite an old film, isn't it?
Yeah, it's, hang on, it's,
56?
It's, 49.
Oh, no, don't watch a film that's made just after the war. Unless, the only film worth watching from around the era is Brief Encounter, which is brilliant. But The Third Man, no.
Oh, so I'll chuck it then.
Chuck it,
I'm looking at it thinking, nah.
No, it's going to be absolute guff. Next?
Next question.
Yes, boss.
Is it 11 o'clock show or Rise that you've not been invited to?
It's the Rise party I've not been invited to.
I can't believe they...
No, I can't...
What?
I cannot believe it. I was so upset.
I'm not sucking up to you here, Ian.
Is what?
You know,
he said sucking up, yes, don't worry.
You know it was Born Again, that
Yes.
programme.
Yes, oh,
Because
yes.
the first time round, it wasn't very good.
Mm.
Well, you were the saving grace, mate.
Well, you know, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, because I haven't got one, but...
But you were. I started watching it again, and I don't believe that they haven't invited you for that.
And you know what? I'm making light of it this evening, and I'm having a laugh with it. I'm genuinely very, very upset by that. Very. Anyway, just tuned in. There's a Rise is a TV show I used to present. Did it for a year. Over the past month, 5 weeks or so, people have been organising a reunion party. It's happening tomorrow night. I only found out about it today. I can't go because I'm doing something else. I was invited as an afterthought, and I feel pretty damn low.
You mean you've been invited, though?
Well, someone sent me an email saying, "Oh, hi, Ian. I just thought I'd better let you know that we're at a reunion tomorrow."
It's a bit like a snidey party, then, isn't it?
Kate Lawler was invited, and I love Kate.
Kate, well, that's what I thought. I thought she would have fought tooth and nail to get you
Well,
there.
I just texted Kate, and she said, "Oh, yeah, I knew about it." I said, "Well, how long have you known?" "Oh, for a while." Dougie knows. Anyway, you know, it's
yeah.
It's but do you know what, Jeff? The thing is, I'm very upset by it. But it maybe I have to think. Maybe back then I was a very different person back then. Maybe I wasn't a very nice person to work with, and that is a distinct possibility because I was very, very different then. I did a lot of different things to, you know.
Did you give the upper floors a bit of trouble? You know, where you were a bit sort of. We can't sack him because he's pulling the ratings in.
Well, we certainly wasn't putting the ratings in. No, not really. But I may have been a bit of I may have got a bit full of myself, shall we say? Let's put that. That's a polite way of putting it. Towards the end, I don't know. I like to think that I was nice to everyone and everyone loved me.
They invited the first generation crowd.
Oh, I don't know.
You know the one with the
Durden
ridiculous
Smith.
shoulders.
If Durden Smith and Bowman are there, I'm gonna go home and cut my face off. Literally cut my face off. Do you imagine that? I'm gonna cut my face and peel my face back.
I tell you what,
and send it to them.
I'm actually going to complain about that.
To
the Rise party organisers.
Excellent. Well, please, Jeff, would you please do that for me?
Certainly will, yeah.
Thanks for calling, mate.
See you later.
Bye-bye. And, I'm making light of it, but I am genuinely very, very upset. And this is why we're asking, have you ever been to ever found out about a party? The topics don't work, but I'm still going to keep, pushing on. Ever found out there's a party going on that you think you're perfectly entitled to go to? You should be there by all rights, but you've not been invited. Or, on the opposite of that, ever sort of been to a party and thought, you know what? Nobody wants me here at all. 0870 90 90 973. It's Claire.
Hi.
Hi, Claire.
Hi there. I just wanted to give you my support on the Bring Back Tommy Boyd campaign.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
He's a genius.
The man is an absolute... I was about to play some of him from my iPod, but I realised it's got swearing on, so I probably shouldn't play any of it, which is...
Well, I'd love to hear him swear. I've only ever heard him doing clean radio.
Oh, I've got him saying the C word.
No.
Yeah, yes, I've got
a family man.
Exactly, but now he's doing this internet show where he's allowed to be... Hang on, let's see what... This isn't the swearing bit, don't panic, everybody. Let's listen to the master. Hang on, that's not it.
70057. It's the afternoon show on BBC Southern Counties Radio. Today, we're compiling a B-list celebrity coach tour of Sussex and Surrey. So who lives round the corner from you who is vaguely famous? We're looking at small people and arguing whether they deserve some tax breaks because they are better for the environment. And we're also asking for any stories that anybody may have about, isn't it a small world, but you wouldn't want to have to paint it?
There we go. Good lad. That's his slightly... safer afternoon show he does, but he's doing a filthy show on the internet.
He's not in his rightful domain, though, is he?
No.
He should be doing big.
Well, you know, we're definitely going to get him in the show as a guest, and I'm constantly suggesting that he should be brought in as a fill-in. I think he should be on this station, but you know,
he totally should be.
Yeah,
I started listening to him over 10 years ago. I think it was probably Talk Radio then.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah,
and he had an afternoon arena, and he could fill 3 hours with. I think bridges are a bit crap. What do you think?
Yeah.
Isn't that genius?
Oh, the man is a genius. I'm a huge fan. I worship at the foot of.
What happened to him? How did he disappear? It's just not fair.
Well, I know he got the sack from Talk Sport because of someone said something about the royal family that was really offensive and really sweary, and he didn't dump it. I think that's why he got the sack from that. And why did he leave? I think he just walked. someone told me, I think, that he just walked out of LBC because the
he had to
management
do a
was...
stint with Anne Diamond on a breakfast show, and that probably did him
Yeah,
in.
that would drive him mental. But Claire, keep listening, and you never know.
Please do it, Ian.
Well-
If you do one decent thing in your life, not that you haven't done many,
Yeah,
which is great,
yeah.
this would be a magnanimous one.
Thank you, Claire. I was about to say, I've done at least 3 decent things in my life. 0870 90 90 973. It's Mr. Quest.
Mr. Quest.
Mr. Quest.
Greetings, Ian. It's I, Mr. Quest.
Hello, Mr. Quest.
You know you've been interested in Japan recently.
Oh, have I ever, son? Can you do the song?
Oh, what, the songs?
Yeah.
Mazinger Z?
Yes, go on.
Sora ni sobieru kurogani no shiro Super Roboto Mazinger Z Mutaki no chikara o bokura no tame ni Seigi to kokoro pai down Tobase teken rocket punch Imada dasinda breast to fire Majingo Mazinger Z.
Arigato.
Alright, but you know you've been interested in Japan recently?
Yes, sir, I love it, yes.
Well, I've won a 5-month trip to Japan.
Shut up, you have not.
Seriously.
You have not.
With the Japanese government, it's the Mutual Understanding Programme. I've won a 5-month trip to Japan, and I'm going next week.
You've won a 5-month trip to Japan via the Japanese government?
Yes. I'm going to Kochi, Japan, which is in Shikoku. I'm so excited, Ian.
Oh, man, that's fantastic. So what, can I ask how old you are, Mr. Quest?
I'm 17 years
You're
old.
17 years old. And so is it like a school thing or what?
Well, they're doing it, like, in loads of schools in Britain, but I found out through my Japanese course, which I do weekly.
Oh, so hang on, so you're learning the Japanese?
I am. I've not been doing it for that long, but...
How many lessons have you had?
Well, I'd say about 20-something.
Koriwa dari no kasa desu ka?
Who is... Dariwa, that's who is.
Doriwa... Oh, no, I'm getting it wrong now. Koriwa dari no kasa desu ka?
Casa?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what casa is.
It's
yet.
umbrella.
Oh, an umbrella.
Whose umbrella is this?
I've been doing weird vocabulary because I've been reading a lot of Japanese manga lately,
Oh, okay, right.
such as Koros, which means I'll kill you.
Oh, crikey. Can you do the writing?
The writing, yeah, I can do hiragana and katakana, and I'm doing some kanji.
I'm only learning the, is it the, which one am I learning? The hiragana?
Hiragana.
That's the one that's the one I'm learning at the moment. I've got the first 10 letters and I can write blue, red, hill, top, autumn, squid and oyster.
I know a couple of them. Aoi, Aka. Up is Ue, isn't it?
Top is ue.
Top, yeah.
Yeah.
I always get Ue and Shita confused by their kanji because, like, you don't know which one's up and which one's down.
Yeah, it's all very, very, very confusing. Anyway, well, look, we're nearly out of time. Right, so I've got 30 seconds now. Sorry, we've been banging on so long. So when are you going?
I'm going on the 18th, so I just thought I'd phone randomly today.
Oh, man, listen, if there's any chance you can call us from Japan, we call you back.
I will try and call you from Japan, definitely.
But please, or just send us an email when the show's on and say, this is my number, give us a call and we'll do that. I'm very envious of you, but have a fantastic time, Mr. Quest.
Thanks, Ian. And also, your show is wicked.
Cheers, fella. Thanks a lot, man. Take care.
Mr. Quest.
Mr. Quest. He's going to Japan. He's won a trip to Japan for 5 months. I'm so envious.
Need help quitting smoking? Listen through. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
That is the telephone number. Clyde Bull's on at 10. He's busy listen to it. He's busy next door. And we noticed earlier on, because I don't know what Bob's up to, but because Bob was in earlier and he's naffed off home. Well, he was going home. Bob is Clive Ball's producer. He was going home, and then he came back in and sent an email to everyone saying, whoever's got a Volkswagen J-Reg parked in the car park, can you move it? You're blocking me in. Anyway, so Ross is producing Clive Ball. Well, we were coming out of the office to come up here, and Ross was walking in. She brought a dog with her. Now, that can't be...
Why are you whispering?
Oh, she can still hear us if we're whispering, can't we? Can't
Yeah.
she? Yeah. Okay, well, she's brought her dog in. That can't be right, can it? Only Becky Walsh is allowed to bring a dog in, and even she got told to stop that when a dog crapped in the corner. It did. The dog did a whoopsie in the corner. Oh,
She
surprisingly,
probably saw you, like, you lot bring me in, so thought, I'll bring a dog in.
What are you talking about?
Just trying to, stick up for her.
Just because you think she's fit, you know.
I didn't. say that.
You did say that.
Oh, I'm saying it.
Right.
Now.
Anyway, that's sexual harassment. So she's brought a dog in. It's only a tiny thing. It's like a little rat. But that can't be right. You can't be allowed. What? I'm going to bring Velvet in? I would love that, actually. Bring Velvet in. She'd go mental. But that would be great to have. Yeah, I can do that, can I now?
That dog bit Anthony Davis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, bring it in. It's, did it really bite? Well, then you can't do that, can you? That's surely got to be against the law.
I'm going to bring my horse in.
It's not your horse, mate. Here's a question for you, Chris. How many times have you ridden your horse?
4 times.
You have a horse?
No, he doesn't. His girlfriend does.
Oh, wicked. Can I
No.
borrow it?
No.
Borrow
No.
it?
It would be
No.
really cool.
No.
Once
No.
in a while.
No.
Maybe.
Can we have pet day? All bring in our pets.
Have you got a pet now?
No.
And then
I'll get one in time.
I can be your pet.
Right, okay.
Oh,
Turn,
right.
turn the mic off. That's just weird. That's just weird. Steve is in South Harrow, of all places.
Hello, Lee.
Hello, Steve.
Just wanted a couple of things, actually. Obviously, fantastic show, which I listen to every night that you're on. It's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
At the top of the hour, you played a little jingle. I was just wondering where you get your jingles from and all the music that you play on your show.
Well, it depends. If it's like an official LBC jingle, then they do it for us.
All right.
If it's it's like something else, then I kind of bring them in. Really, I don't know which one you.
Part of your own collection, then, is it?
Yeah, which one? Which one was
the
it?
one that was up just after 8 o'clock. The top at the top of the hour. It was absolutely great. I just wondered where
Can
you
you play it, Alex, and we'll see if this is. Hang on a second. The top of the hour jingle is this the one you're talking about, Steve? Have a listen. Was it this one?
No, it was. I think it was just after 8 o'clock, Ian, to be honest.
Oh, okay, not this one, Alex. No, not that one.
It was quite a jazzy tune, actually.
A jazzy thing. Well,
Was it this one? Hang on.
Was it this one, Steve?
To be honest, no, it wasn't, Ian. Honestly, I think it was about 3 minutes past 8, and I was just driving. I'm on my way to work, and I was just driving.
Well, we'll keep listening. Maybe we'll play it again, but I'm not sure. But I think that was probably one of the ones that was made for us, especially.
Oh, right. And the other thing is, as you're a very intelligent young man, obviously you've proved that over the time at LBC. Where do you think the pear-shaped phrase comes from?
I know exactly where the pear-shaped phrase comes from. Where do you think it comes from?
To be honest, I haven't got a clue.
I know exactly where it comes from, and I do know where this. I think I've said this before. When I think it was World War II, and they were testing parachutes, or if a parachutist was jumping out of an aeroplane, if the parachute didn't open properly, it would form the shape of a pear, and it meant he was going to crash and die. So it's all gone pear-shaped. It comes from that. It comes from a parachute not opening properly, forming the shape of a pear, and sending a young member of the RAF to his death.
Excellent.
And that is a fact.
Excellent. Where do you get? Just can't understand how intelligent and where you get all your information.
Well, if you come out of my backside, I'll tell you. No, I'm joking. I got that from a guy called James H. Reeve, who used to do a show elsewhere, and I heard him giving that explanation.
Excellent.
Steve, listen, man, thank you for the call.
Thank you very much, mate. Keep up the good work.
Cheers, fella.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye. There we go. Nice. I was being slightly rude there. I asked him to crawl out my backside. Of course, I like him up there. I didn't mean it like that. Damien!
Oh, now I've got to walk back to the toilet.
Walk back to the toilet.
Yes. I can't speak to you. I'm in an airport lounge and people I think I'm a bit mental. Anyhow, I was tuning into the radio earlier on, Ian.
Oh, hang on a second. You know, we had an email the other day from Brian Haven, who said, my IQ exceeds double figures, unlike the retards who listen and phone your programme. I regret I cannot stand to listen to the total utter drivel you broadcast in the name of so-called entertainment. You are, however, to be congratulated in being able to make a good living out of broadcasting such total utter drivel and trash. I wrote back to him, thanks for the response. Just to point out, you spelt thanks wrong, and also stand, and also listen. Just thought a man with your great IQ would like to know that. All the best for the future. Lots of love, Ian Lee. P.S. Good luck with the veganism, because it said in this thing he was vegan.
That'll learn him, wouldn't it?
He's just sent me another email. I have not read your reply. I am saving up the excitement. I'm sure it'll be very good, and credit to your £20,000 a term, copyright N. Ferrari 2nd and N. Ferrari 3rd years of full Eton, Harrow, Cambridge, Oxford training. What does that mean? This is the same guy that wrote the other day. Because both of them have accused me of going to private schools and then going to Oxford, when it couldn't be further from the truth. I shall write back, hang on a second. You must have me confused with Damien. I grew up on a council estate.
With big teeth.
Passed my 11 plus because I'm good at verbal reasoning.
Didn't lose my virginity till I was 22.
Didn't lose... shut up. Went to an adequate but nothing special grammar school. Shut up.
Sorry.
School. Then went to a uni that had been a poly just the year before.
What's a poly?
Polytechnic.
What's that?
It's an old-fashioned rubbish university.
Yeah,
Private radio station keeps coming over the top there, Ian.
Stop being so bitter because you are a... Now, I was going to put dick there, but that's probably too rude because...
Div.
Because you are a div.
Yeah.
I
You
still...
can't say space anymore, can you?
You can't say that, no. I still love you, and you know you...
You want me.
You want me.
Yeah.
All the best, Ian Lee. There we
And the
go.
team.
No, I'm not going to put the team on it, because I wrote that. Excellent.
Well, no, I wrote it as well, and Damien.
Brian Haven wrote that. Right, yes, anyway, Damien, what do you want?
I was tuning in earlier, and you know sometimes you get the pirate radio stations coming over the top, and you get these like divvy DJs that speak over the record.
Yes, you do get that, don't you?
You had that, but the geezer weren't playing any music.
Ah, now that was Triple G.
7:15.
Yeah, that was Triple G. That was G-Man. Can you believe that while we were doing Triple G, I swear on this is God's honest truth, Richard Parks walked in.
He used to be West Ham goalkeeper, did he? Or was that Phil Parks?
When are you going to Thailand?
I'm on there now. I'm going to tell you, all this rubbish they're saying in the papers about how you have to queue up at a certain airport.
Heathrow, you...
Blah, 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 shut up. It's not true. I left North London at 4:30. At 6 o'clock, I was sitting in these lounges, and people don't know about them. Yeah? You pay £17.75, and you go into a lounge, and everything is free. I mean, they've got...
Which lounge were you in?
It's service here. I won't tell you which one.
Okay, can I just say, the last two jobs I've had in the States have been paid for by Sky, and they've paid for me to go business class on Virgin.
Whoa.
The Virgin Business Lounge is the coolest. You go in there, and there's a restaurant in there. You sit down, and I was really nervous the first time, so I only ordered a little bit, and I said, right, I'll have the bill now. Oh, no, sir, there's no bill. It's all covered. No bill. They've got pool tables. They've got hairdressers in there. No bill.
Can you get an oily one there, can you?
There's what?
An oily one. Can you get an oily one? Massage?
You can... No, I don't... you can't get a massage, but you can get a manicure.
Fantastic.
It's the best place in the world. It's incredible.
I'm on the one down, but basically it's still... Oh, I said the word. As James O'Brien would say. If you say basically, he pulls some sort of horn. But the fridge is fully stocked with everything that you could want, including champagne. And you could spend that money sitting in Burger King. Getting and people don't know that.
Oh, the lounges are fantastic. But you can buy a normal ticket and then just pay to go in the lounge, can you?
Exactly, yeah.
Wow.
It's like 17 quid. I had a B52 earlier on that was world record breaking. It's like Kahlua and Baileys in a pint glass.
Wow.
And I really need a fag in. You know you don't smoke, but I really need a cigarette.
I would offer
you cannot smoke anywhere in Heathrow.
Good. But Heathrow's great. I've never had a problem, apart from the fact that the two-hand hand luggage thing, and I got a bit shirty with the guy, and I ended up shoving my suit into a bag. But apart from that, I always find... I think Heathrow's great. I don't know why it's getting a bad rap at the moment.
I don't know. It's just that we love to whinge. One thing can I say, you know that you meant to have a certain size luggage. I had to bring through in my hand luggage an Xbox 360, 2 pairs of trainers, and all that stuff that you want to keep with you.
Yeah.
And there was no way it would fit in the actual cubicle that they say they let me through.
They don't care. They don't care.
They don't care. It's fantastic. An hour and a half from North London to Heathrow, sitting in the lounge, drinking a pint of B52. It can't be bad.
By the way, if you travel business class on Virgin as well, the car picks you up and the driver says, "Can I just look at your passport, sir?" You give the driver of the car your passport. He phones up, gives all the details. You've checked in the car. You check in the car. You get there. A woman comes out, opens the door, takes your luggage, and that's it. You're through. You've done it. Fantastic.
Oh, mate.
Anyway, Damien, listen. I will go, but have a lovely time.
Yeah, I've got your Mike Mendoza T-shirt that I won on your Inky Binky Bonky competition.
And what a great competition that was.
And
wasn't it?
I'm going to get many a beautiful girl to wear it and send you a picture, but you must pixelate her head out because I don't want to.
You pixelate her head
spread her
out.
over the internet.
Damien,
She will be slightly beautiful.
You're a mucky pup. Have a great time. Speak to you later.
Thank you, Ian.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Bye-bye. Okay, 0870 9090973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Oh, she brought the dog up. Where's the dog? Ross, where is the dog?
The dog is looking after Clive Bull.
Oh, and Clive's happy with that, is he?
Yeah, well, he has to be. I'm the producer, so.
Wow. I like that, yeah, a woman with balls. No, hang on, that's not what I like. I didn't mean it like that. That sounds wrong. But so, what's the dog called?
Trixie.
Are you a gay man?
Yes.
Okay. And what make is it?
Meg, it's a Ford Sierra.
Okay, there we go. Well, let's listen to Clive Bull at 10 o'clock, see how he's getting on having a dog called Trixie. It's the travel news now. Here's Will.
Thanks very much, Ian. Thanks to everyone.
Calvin and Rosh. Good girl. Oh, man, let's go to Tokyo. It's David.
Hi there, Ian. How you doing?
Konbanwa.
I'm not in Tokyo.
Oh, where are you?
Canning Town.
Oh, flipping it. Well, why does it say David in Tokyo on my screen?
I've no idea.
Who did this? G-Man, did you put him in Tokyo?
Maybe.
Well, why did you do that?
Get you excited, innit?
Yeah, well, I'm going to get you excited by smacking you in the face in a minute.
Go on then.
Chris, can you hit him for me?
No, Chris, don't. Ah!
Thank you. Sorry, David. So, all right, well, you're not in Tokyo, so I'm slightly less impressed with that. But carry on. I'm sure you have an interesting story to tell us.
Oh, I was a bit fired up earlier, but I've calmed down now.
Okay, what fired you up?
Well, I was just out with someone. They were giving estate agents a bit of a bad rap.
Who were?
Well, just some people I was out with.
Okay, what were they saying about the con merchants that are estate agents?
Well, go on. Why do you think they're con merchants?
No, go on. Defend daylight robbery to me.
Well, yeah, I just bought somewhere, and I've bought somewhere through an estate. Absolutely, fantastic service, really good.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, a lot of people put them down to being high-pressured salespeople. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. And to be honest, you can't pressure someone into buying something of that value.
But you can take them to places that are absolutely nothing like you've specified, as they did to me about, 35, 40 times when I was trying to buy my flat.
But did they do that to show off the place that you genuinely wanted?
No, they I said, I want 2 or 3 bedroom place.
Yeah.
This is the price range. I want a garden, all the things.
Yeah.
So they took me to a 1 bedroom place that was too expensive. They took me to a house. They took me to everything that wasn't what I was asking for.
Did you go in?
Yeah, of course I went in. Of course I did. And I wasted a lot of time.
Why didn't you stop outside and say, I'm not going to go in? You know, I've asked you to take me somewhere else. I'm not asking you to take me here.
Well, because you've turned up. You might as well go and have a look. But why can't they say, okay, so you want 2 or 3 bedrooms, you want it to be a flat, you want share of a garden, you don't want to pay any more than that. You know, they were taking places that were £50,000 more than I'd asked for.
Well, what did you end up buying in the end?
I ended up buying a very nice flat. Thank you very much.
And where was that?
Near where I live.
So why did you think I was in Tokyo?
Because it says on my screen, David, are you an estate agent?
Do I sound like one?
You do, yeah.
What? Tell me why you think I sound like an estate agent.
Because you say things like that. You sound, you just speak in the slightly, and I'm going to say a word here that I don't mean as an insult, but in the slightly cocksure way that estate agents do.
You think?
Yeah, I do. What do you do for a living?
I'm an estate agent.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I knew you were. When I bought my flat, the company I bought them from, the woman, we got shown around by this woman, and she was a fox, man. She was blonde. She was about 5'5". She was absolutely beautiful, and it's fair to say.
And she got some pair of melons.
So as soon as I found the flat that I wanted, never saw that woman again.
Really?
Never saw the woman again. And
her job was to introduce you to the flat.
Yeah, so the guy then that I dealt with was a guy. Yeah. I won't use his. No, I will use his real name.
Go on.
His name was Felix.
All right.
And then we got a letter from him. So his first name's Felix. Guess what his last name was?
Go on.
Have a guess. First name's Felix. His last name was Felix.
Felix.
His name was Felix. How messed up is that? And then he went to give me the key. So my mind was blown. He was called Felix.
It's a good name.
It's a very good name. Then he went to give me the key. So I went to shake his hand. This is the last. No fingers on his hand. Ooh. Then there's nothing wrong with that. But that was he surprised me by being called Felix. He surprised me right at the last minute. I've got no fingers.
So, Ian, did you end up buying what you set out to do, and you didn't buy anything else that they showed you that you didn't want to buy?
Well, I didn't buy anything I didn't want to buy. No.
No one pressured you into buying something you didn't want to buy.
No.
But maybe they just showed you what else is on the market.
No, maybe they just wasted my time.
But they're not wasting your time.
Well, but they are. If I'm asking for a 2-bedroom, 2 or 3 bedroom flat, and they're showing me a 1-bedroom flat miles away from where I want, that's even more expensive than I can afford, then that's wasting my time.
Effectively, if they're being paid by the hour, by showing people stuff they're going to buy, they're not going to waste their time showing you things that you don't want to buy. In fact,
David, they did though. They did. And I know hundreds. I don't know hundreds. Exaggeration. I know tens of people who have had exactly the same thing. And of course, they get stuff. Estate agents get stuff that they can't shift, or they get stuff that has just come on, and they try and palm you off with it.
That's not entirely true.
Well, no, David, it is entirely true. Of course, it's profitable. If you get 3% of the sale, then it's profitable.
But then you might...
They don't return phone calls. They don't reply to emails. They don't fax stuff through when they say they're going to fax it through. You know, David, that estate agents. I'm getting angry now because I'm remembering what it was like. This was 5 years ago. You know that estate agents treat the buyer with contempt and disrespect.
Well, it isn't the buyer that pays our fees.
So it isn't the buyer, you're saying?
There isn't the buyer that pays that fee.
Right. But you'd agree then that they treat the buyer with contempt and disrespect. But you didn't. But the first thing you came in and said was, "It isn't the buyer that pays our fees."
That's right. We introduced the buyer to the property.
But what I said was they treat them with contempt and disrespect. And you went, "Oh yeah, but the buyer doesn't pay our fees." Well, that's irrelevant. That's an irrelevant thing you've just told me.
Go on, back that up.
Well, I said you treat the client, the buyer, with contempt and disrespect. The first thing you said was, you didn't say, no, that's not true. You didn't say, no, you said, yeah, but the buyer we don't get our money from the buyer.
But I disagree with that, Ian, because...
You disagree with what?
I disagree the fact that you say that we treat the buyers...
But why wasn't that then the first thing you said, instead of defending yourself slightly?
Was I defending myself?
Well, by saying... Yes, you were, David. By saying that the buyer doesn't pay us, yes, that was a defensive manoeuvre.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to retract that. That was the thing I said.
I'm not asking you to retract it. I'm just pointing it out as a fact that your first reaction wasn't to deny that fact. It was to defend yourself.
So, Ian, it sounds like you had a bad experience then.
Well, every time I've dealt with an estate agent, they've wasted my time and dicked me around. And I know lots of people that have done this, that have had the same experience.
What do you think could be done to remedy that?
They could stop talking down to people. They could stop sounding so smug. They could stop treating the buyer with disrespect and contempt. They could respond to phone calls. They could take you to places that you want to go to and not places that are absolutely nothing like you've specified and way too expensive. That's a brief list off the top of my head.
Oh, that's a good list.
And they could stop being so patronising. There's another one. Well, thanks for calling, David.
That's all right, Ian. You enjoy the rest of your evening.
I'm really going to. Thank you.
Wouldn't it be wonderful?
Now, remembering what it was like over 5 years ago. I've been in that flat for 5 years. I don't know what his agenda was there. First of all, he was pretending he wasn't an estate agent when he was. Can someone back me up? Can someone phone me up and say either, Ian, yeah, you were in the right there, or you're a little bit harsh? If I was too harsh, 0870 9090 973. I'm prepared to take criticism on that, because I'm not quite sure how I played that. James is in the Romford. Hello, James.
I'm prepared to back you up on that, Ian.
Yeah, but I don't think I was too harsh, but maybe I was. He was a weirdo, wasn't he?
No, he's a guy that disagrees with you, like politicians. Even if they don't agree with the point that they're fighting for, it's just because they're disagreeing with you. They'll keep going on about it, like the politicians do.
Very strange. Anyway, James, what can I do for you this evening?
Well, I'm 31 tomorrow. Just thought I'd announce that to 1.3 million Londoners.
Well, not on this show. No, you're right now. You're speaking to about 12,000. But yes,
0.3.
Yes.
No, what it is, discrimination, Ian.
Oh God, what's happened?
Have you ever been discriminated against?
I can't think of any time. What's happened to you?
Well, I went up to my mother's in the Midlands last weekend because I wasn't going to stay this weekend. It was like a early birthday thing, you know.
Yeah,
how you do.
I know. Yeah.
You know, all the trimming.
Yeah.
And my brother bought me a cap.
A cap?
Yeah. Now I'm a gentleman of the spiky haired division.
Okay.
So I'm not usually a cap wearer.
Okay.
And my wife's got used to it, and you know, I kind of like it. But since I've been wearing it, I've noticed a slight amount of discrimination.
What people think you're a hoodie or something?
Well, almost. Not quite hoodie category. I mean, they don't wrestle me to the ground when I pick up a Twix.
Yeah.
But what they have done, and it's just happened to me now, which has spurred me to phone in, I do think London needs to know.
Go on.
They made me prepay for my petrol at the Shell garage.
They did? Because you're wearing a cap?
Because I've been to the garage for 4 years in my suit, in my company car, waving vast amounts of, ridiculous amounts of money that isn't mine. And the first time I go there in a tracksuit and my new cap, which I'm quite proud of.
Is it like, so it's like a baseball cap, is it? Kind of
one of those ones that curls around your forehead,
right.
And you kind of feel sort of secure underneath.
Yeah, I like wearing hats. I'm a big fan of hats, yeah.
Well, I've now discovered them, and I may look into it further.
Yeah.
But I'm now I'm thinking twice, because the guy went, I clicked the button on the pump, and he's like, oh, something's not happened. So, you know, you give him a little signal, hello, mate, you know, switch the pump on.
Yeah.
And he's gesturing, I'm like, what, have I got something stuck to my back? You know, I'm like, you know, is he trying to tell me that there's a dragon on my head?
Yes, what?
No. He wants me to come in and give him £10 before I put the petrol in.
That's incredible.
Incredible.
Well, James, listen, if that's happened to anyone else, 0870 90 90 972.
I'm 31 tomorrow, damn it.
All right, James, I'm going to cut you off now, because it sounds like you're having a nervous breakdown.
Oh, okay, bye.
Good lad. We'll do a bit down there. Well, that was, Hello, Betty.
Hello, well, now I've got 1 minute. I'm going to hang on to after the news.
Well, have a go at trying getting it in.
Well, first of all, did you get my note?
I did get your note, thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes.
And also...
Yes.
I know you said you're not in tomorrow.
No, Nick Abbott's in for me tomorrow.
So I thought I'd ring up and say, happy nice weekend.
Happy nice weekend.
It's going to be boiling hot.
Excellent.
And you know last night you had all those calls on number 11.
Yes.
That you're not supposed to. They're extra goals.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to be the first on Clive's, and I didn't.
Betty, we'll find out how this after.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 10 o'clock, I'll have fish. At 12 o'clock, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 2 o'clock, I'll have fish. At 4 o'clock, just before I train, I'll have fish and a rice cake. I'll train. I'll have me fish. I'll come home, have some more fish with a rice cake, and then have some fish before I go to bed.
Now, we were talking earlier on about Agent Chris. It claims to play golf, and really he just goes on the driving range. Andrew's emailed in, Ian, if Agent Chris thinks he plays golf because he has a bag of clubs and hits a ball, then I am a Formula One race car driver, as I own and drive a car. It's a good point, Andrew. It's a very good point. Yeah, you have to... you kind of have to go, agree with that. We've actually talked about topics and stuff tonight. We've had, what have we had? I don't know. You'll pick it up as we go along. Betty?
Yes?
I've just got to do this. Hang on.
Yeah.
It's the penultimate day of our brand new competition, Hotspot, and there are still great prizes left in the grid. Hang on a second. You right, Greeky Lion?
I'm all right. You're really leaving us, Ian Lee, really?
Oh, come on now. Let's turn that frown upside down, and here comes a smile. This game is like a live treasure hunt with prizes placed randomly in a grid divided into rows A to Z, that's American for Z, and columns 1 to 1,000. That means there are 26,000 grids. There could possibly be some prizes. And there's some good prizes hidden in those 26,000 grids. A 32-inch Philips LCD TV. 2 Nintendo Wii games consoles. 1 Xbox 360. 3 iPod Nanos. And 10 DVDs of the winner's choice. And you are allowed to choose Mucky Films, according to Bob. To win them, you need to be the first to find them. All you need to do is text in a spot where you think a prize might be. We'll text you back with cold, warm or hot clues to help you track down the goodies. To pick a spot from the grid and hunt for a prize, text LBC and a space, followed by your chosen grid reference to grid reference square to 88821. So to pick row S, column 755, you text LBC space S755 to 88821. The first player to find a prize wins it. Each go on your mobile costs £1.50 plus your standard network rate. For free entry, I'm giving you the answers here, kids. For free entry and full terms and conditions, go to lbc.co.uk/competitions. Over 16s only. Hotspot ends at 11:30pm Friday. Yes, Betty?
Oh, well, you know, I tried to get on Clive the first of the night.
So you say, yes.
Well, I didn't.
No.
So Josh said, I'll ring you back.
Who did?
Well, Josh.
Who's
the girl
Josh?
That's on with Clive.
Josh?
Josh. That's her name.
Josh was on last night, was it? Right,
Yeah.
okay, right. Yeah, she's on tonight, I think, as well as
He
Ross.
said, I'll ring you back.
Yes.
Well, of course, in between the sleeping tablets work.
Uh-oh.
Then at 11:30,
Yeah.
the phone went.
Oh, Jesus
and
Christ.
woke me up.
Yeah?
And she said, I'm putting you through to Clive now.
Uh-oh.
So that-
Oh, I heard you. You sounded like you were off your face.
Well, no. I was
You sounded
talking
mushed
about
up.
Space,
Yes.
but then I said to... All of a sudden, Clive had... You had 5 calls on that number 11.
Yes.
Well, Clive had 3, and he was going spare.
Yeah, was he going... I didn't go
So
spare.
I rang him back, and I said, you know that number 11?
Yeah, I heard it. I
said,
heard this last night.
Ian
Listening.
had 5 of those
Yeah.
tonight, because Clive was going mad.
Can I just say, we have 10 lines here for normal use.
He
and there are
said
lines
that
11...
line-
Hang on, I'm just filling everyone in. Shush.
He said that
shut
night, and
up.
it's not supposed to be called.
I know, I'm telling everyone.
And that's what you
shut
said. So I told
saying it
Clive
now.
that you had 5.
So, we have 10 lines in the studio.
Did you have 10?
Shut up! I'm trying to tell them, Betty!
Yeah.
We've
well, I told Clive, so he said, did he really? So I
Yes.
said, yes.
Yes.
And he was quite mad that somebody... Because it was that same man...
It's
that was
Anxious
on
Man.
You.
It's Anxious Man.
I don't know who it was.
It's Anxious Man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So, we have 10 lines in the studio.
I know, but it's
And-
not supposed...
and
Clive was
two
doing his nuts.
Two extra lines that are ex-directory that no one should know the number. And I know Anxious Man has told me now how he got the number, and I have to say it's a stroke of genius.
Oh, well.
But I'm not
Anyway,
going to say.
I told Clive that you had a load.
Yes, I know. I heard.
Yeah.
I heard. Yeah, I heard.
Oh, you heard me?
I was listening. Yes.
Oh, you were on your way home? Oh, no.
I was at home by then. I was listening at home.
Right, this is 11:30.
I was listening at home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so you heard me all about...
Yes! I did. Yes, I did hear you.
Space and waste of money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how it changes the weather. And he was quite interested in that. He said he thinks I'm right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Betty, it's lovely to talk.
Yeah. Well, have a nice weekend.
I will do.
I should be ringing your mum.
Lovely. All right then.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm seeing Prince at the weekend. You sexy bitty baby. Apparently he gets. My brother-in-law. I did I say this on the radio the other day. My brother-in-law and my sister went and saw him the other week. And there's one part in it. I've got 3rd row seats. 3rd row. And at one part in the show.
Who's Prince?
Excuse me?
Ian.
Yes.
Prince.
Yes.
Why are the princes doing a gig?
Prince is a pop singer. Not.
What? No, they're not.
It's like talking to an idiot, isn't
They done Diana.
No, they didn't.
They didn't do.
Right. No. Prince is the pop singer.
What?
Yeah, man.
Who's this?
Prince. You got it, brother.
Prince. When is he
I
about?
was dreaming. No.
What era is he?
1999. Was dreaming when. Here we go.
Yeah.
I was dreaming.
Sounds.
Because I was dreaming. I don't know what the note is when he comes in. Here we go. Well, I was dreaming.
So this is Prince, yeah?
Yeah,
This one.
There we go. Here we go, this is it. Well, I was dreaming when I wrote this, forgive me.
I can't hear him, Ian.
I'm singing.
Like, I want to hear Prince.
When I woke up this morning, could have sworn it was your last.
Oh, you
Whoa, yeah, 2000 party over guys out of sight.
I wasn't, but now you mention it.
Whoa, tonight we're gonna party like it's 1990.
Yeah,
you weren't even listening.
What?
You were having a
What?
conversation. You weren't even listening.
Because you're boring me now.
Anyway, so apparently what he does at one point in the show is he gets like 8-10 people up from the audience on the stage to dance with him. And Ivan, my brother-in-law, was saying that there was a woman who didn't know how to dance. Suddenly you're in the audience. Suddenly you're in front of 20,000 people on stage with Prince. What do you do, right? So she's there. She's sort of. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got my head caught there. She's trying to sort of move around. Didn't know how to dance. So what she did the thing where you got your feet apart. You put your hands on your knees. This is in front of 20,000 people. Put your hands on your knees. And do the things where you bring your knees in together and cross your hands over. She started doing that.
I can do that.
Go on then. Well, yeah, that's what she was doing.
Like, yeah, but surely you could come up with something a bit better.
That's the point I'm making.
Then make it quicker.
Turn this microphone off. She did that in front of... Can you believe that, Jason? In front of 20,000 people, this poor woman started doing the thing where you bend, you move your knees and you cross your hands over. Jason?
Hello?
Oh, yes, Jason, what can I do for you?
Nothing. I was ringing, something, I suppose. I was just ringing up about the estate agent you had on your...
Oh, he was a muppet, wasn't he?
He was. I don't think you was getting on your box a bit.
Because I think he was talking out of his backside. Why was he pretending that he was an estate agent to start with?
Yeah, well...
that was weird. That means he had ulterior motives.
Yeah, he's got skeletons in the cupboard. Probably.
Skeletons in his cupboard. But you thought I was a little bit too harsh on him, did you?
I did. Well, you're generalising about all estate agents, and we all know what estate agents are like, it's a given.
Well, no, hang on a minute. I was speaking about specific cases... You've just generalised even more than me.
Well, no, you said something like, I know hundreds of, and then said, well, I know tens.
Well, yeah, I corrected myself.
Yeah, that have had...
Yeah, I corrected myself.
Yeah, of course, and I like I say, I think, I know what they're like, but like my last experience with estate agent was actually really good. He was a...
But you, Jason, do you not see that you've just done a bigger generalisation than I did?
In what way?
By doing a massive generalisation by saying... We all know what estate agents are like. So you've done two generalisations in one sentence. Can you see that?
Yeah. But it brings me to the point about something you've said before. I remember when a caller phoned up about, I won't use the P word, about travellers.
Yes.
And about experiences with travellers. And again, you took the high ground, the high moral ground, and said, well, no, that travellers, they're not like that.
No. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me just... She said... All travellers treat their animals really badly. And I said, well, you can't say that. You can't say all travellers treat their animals really badly. That's what I said.
Yeah, I suppose, but in a way, like, from my experience, I'd say, of travelling.
OK. From your experience,
She was probably more correct than you are.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't, because she said all travellers, and you can't say that. Because you can't say that. You can say, in my experience, the travellers I've encountered have treated their animals badly. You cannot say... all travellers treat their animals badly.
Right, yeah, I suppose so. I couldn't. That's what I mean.
There we go.
The generalising, I can't.
There we go.
I forgot that it was about animals more than travellers.
Right. OK, Jason, I don't think you know what you've called in to talk about there, but both of your points were absolute guff. But thanks very much for making them. 0870 9090 973. Oh, Jesus. It's the travel news now with Will.
Thanks very much, Ian. 2 lanes are still closed off with an accident and...
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Oh, the magic guy has emailed in. The guy who writes illusions about Melanie C. Ian, thanks for reading out my illusion last night. These illusions are based on my own act. I used the name Paul Jensen, and my gorgeous assistant Nikki was previously Sporty in a Spice Girls tribute band. Nice girls. Oh man, you've got to send us a picture of Nikki. Guy Magic Fingers is going to the after show Prince party. Ooh. G-Man Jr.
Somebody's got himself friends in high places.
Or friends in very tiny places, as Prince, as we all know, is 4'3".
Really?
Yeah, he's actually 4'3".
Actually, there, yeah. I have 3 things that I'd like to mention to you.
That's how she spells Clive Bull, by the way. Yes, go on.
I have 3 things that I'd like to mention with you, Ian.
But please do, sir.
Okay, number 1.
Yes.
You know how you like Retro Gamer magazine?
I love it, yes.
I picked up a copy, and I don't know if you know, they also do a magazine called Sci-Fi Now. The same people, and it's very good.
Oh, I should check that out, thank you.
This month's issue's got a lot of stuff about Stargate Atlantis, and season previews of the new stuff coming up out in America, and loads of good stuff on it.
I shall look at that, then.
And there was a big, one of the issues had a big thing about heroes, which is good. Nice big picture of the cheerleaders.
I've still not watched
Quite
it. I need to catch up with Heroes. I'm on episode 10. I'm stuck there.
Number 2.
Yes, boss.
Number 2 is Arrested Development.
Yes.
Now, it's been on, I don't know if you've noticed, but they've been showing it from the beginning on BBC 2 late at night.
I did not know that.
About 1:40 in the morning, and I've managed to record all of them so far. There's been about 3 or 4 on.
Yes.
And I watched the first 2, and they are very good.
It's brilliant. I've lost one of my... I think I've lost series 1 of that, because I lent it to someone, and I can't find out who's got it, but it's brilliant.
Well, I'm going to be buying the... Well, I'm going to keep recording it, but I'm going to be buying the DVD as well, because it's very good.
They get better and better and better. It's just genius.
And I wish now I'd known who David Cross was when he was on.
Oh, man, when he starts being Mrs. Doubtfire, that's just the funniest thing. I think that's in series 2 he becomes Mrs. Doubtfire. It's the
You don't want to encourage that bloke to come back, do you?
No.
No. And the third thing is, I mean, obviously today is Thursday, but really for you it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
So, any news on the Pod Club?
Oh, now there's a good point. Let's, Chris, can you boot up the pod? Yes, the pod club it's slowly getting there. Have we got that Pod Club email yet?
Well, because Mr. Hooker hasn't done it, I actually asked Mr. Lloyd to authorise it.
Right, and has Mr. Lloyd done it?
He hasn't replied to my email.
No, you're lazy, Chris, not Mr. Lloyd, is what I was saying there. Right, okay. If anyone doesn't know what the Pod Club is, each week we pick an old show from the past, you get to listen to over the weekend, if you're a member of the LBC Plus, the podcasting service, and then you can phone in over the next week and talk about it and rate it, and we chose a humdinger last week.
You had a very good show.
I think we should almost deliberately pick a rubbish one, if we can.
Just to make up for it.
Just to make up for it a little bit. What's the furthest we... Oh, hang on, Chris is really taking his time here. Jenny Barnett looks hot in that picture. What's the furthest we can go back to?
Hang on.
No, we'll go click page 44.
2nd of July, Smokers Special.
Shut up. That's as far as we can go back. Right, let's I'm gonna let me give me control. Come on, keep out of it. You can't go there. There's nothing there. That's as far back as it goes. Let's go to page 36. Let's see what we've got there. John Holmes in for Ian Lee reading from The Hobbit. No, we're not doing that.
No. As good as John Holmes is.
Yeah.
Fridays from 3.
I'm trying to pick one that's
possibly 4.
Why aren't there any old weekend shows on there, Chris? Put some weekend shows up on there.
Did you used to do another weekend show?
Amongst them.
Well, but they should be. You used to have a whole section of weekend shows. Friday, Saturday.
What, not the Triple M?
No, we used to do Friday, Saturday, Sundays.
Did you?
Yeah, that's how we started.
That'd be good.
It would be good. I don't know why he's not putting that. That's terrible. Put some up. Cool. Ian's Bowels, Magic Smagic, Barry and Watford. Why do girls enjoy squeezing spots? We mentioned that yesterday. Terrorism, the Constitution, the Magna Carta, and Lynn and Forest Gate. Oh, I tell you what we'll do. Let's do my birthday last year. Okay. 9th of June, 2006. Rubbish Eyes, Live Bongo. Oh, this was all right, actually. This was a good show. Verinda Shouldn't Have Access To. Do you remember that?
I wasn't listening till about July, unfortunately.
Oh, well, this is a...
I'm looking forward to this.
Well, we played a game called Verinda Shouldn't Have Access To. And basically, people will phone up and complete the sentence, Verinda should not have access to. Here's one.
Verinda
should not have access to my back gate or the garden at the Villiers pub, Oxley Village.
It's a brilliant game to play. So, Iain did an all-right show today. Ian didn't believe that your eyes worsened from the second you're born. I don't think we were able to prove this. Iain also made a pathetic third attempt to down a litre of water. Oh, was I doing that? This is where I was trying to drink a litre of water in one go.
Blimey.
Right, OK, well, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a member of the pod club, and we'll put it up in the blog and stuff, it's the 9th of June, 2006. Rubbish Eyes, Live Bongo, and Verinda shouldn't have access to it. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Forward to downloading
I
that one.
think you're going to enjoy it. There's some good
Yeah.
stuff in there, yes.
That's good.
All right, Jimmy Junior, thank you for that.
It's been a pleasure, and can I say I'm loving you on Facebook and stuff and everything, and
Good lad.
it's all good news. And
I will be back on Sunday. Do you know what? I've got to go.
Okay.
Take care, fella. I'll be back on Sunday night for Triple M. I'm not in tomorrow. Nick Abbott is. But yes, I'm on the MySpace. If you were a MySpace friend of mine, you're not anymore. So renew your MySpace friendship by going to myspace.com/The Real Iain Lee. I'm also on the Facebook now. I don't really understand Facebook, and it kind of scares. Are you on Facebook, Katia?
No, I don't understand it.
It scares me, Facebook. I don't. People nudge you and wink at you, and they write on your wall and they graffiti. I don't. But
Why are you doing it?
so that I can publicise shindiggery.
Can't you do it without that?
It's another way of doing it, isn't it?
Yeah, I understand. It's
If anyone wants to go to iTunes and type in shindiggery, or go to iainlee.libsyn.com, then you're more than welcome to.
actually about this week's pod club.
Oh, that's yes.
Yeah. Remember Dr. Khan and his the use of the English grammar?
Yes.
It's absolutely wonderful.
It's absolutely shindiggerous.
How would you say, I have a car, but in the past? If you were Dr. Khan.
If I were me, I'd say I had a car.
Oh, no, if you're Dr. Khan,
Yes.
it is, once upon a time, I was having a Peugeot.
There we go, and he was telling us how to do handbrake turns, I seem to
Yes.
remember. Yes, yes.
I don't know, why doesn't he call anymore?
I think he died.
Oh.
No, he didn't. He called in he called in fairly recently, in the last month or so.
All right.
So there's a lot of people don't call in anymore that used to. And the last couple of days, we've had a big raft of them calling in again. And
True,
some of them,
rival.
yeah, some of them are moving abroad. Some of them, sadly, who's I can't remember her name. The American correspondent,
Lucia.
Lucia. Her husband sadly passed away, which is very sad, and so she's moving back to the States.
Yeah.
So yeah, but, you know, people come and go in terms of listeners.
And Habiba came back.
What?
Habiba!
Yeah, he's back. He's back. Yasser's back, or may not be back. Yasser's really annoying me on the emails at the moment.
he?
He's almost blown his 15-minute weekly slot again.
No.
Never mind.
Oh, not clever. Anyway.
Yes.
The party I thought I was invited to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, someone's actually phoned in about a topic I put out over 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So was this a party that you weren't invited to that you should have been?
It was kind of a party. It was this week. You announced that you were going to have a special topic, and I thought this is the brilliantest topic of your career, actually.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes.
And it was the caretaker special.
Okay, that didn't really take off, did it?
It didn't.
No.
And I was going to ring you about my favourite caretaker cartoon.
Why didn't you?
Well, because I actually checked on the internet if there was a famous caretaker, you know.
Well, there's Pinterest.
And then I realised that I was, how to say, lost in translation. I was thinking about undertakers.
Oh, you thought caretaker meant undertaker?
Yes.
Oh, no.
And it was like, you know, anticlimax, like not being invited in the end.
Oh, I wish you'd phoned up and started talking about that, and we would have laughed at you so heavily.
And I thought it was like a ploy to get Habiba calling back. And then she called actually that day. So I might have special powers in the end.
You haven't.
I know.
No, it would be nice if you did.
I know.
Did you speak to G-Man to come on, or Agent Chris?
Oh, no, it was such a relief it wasn't him, because I would have been a nervous wreck.
G-Man is here.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
It's the problem, because when you're on the radio, you're not talking in my ear.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's your voice. I don't know what's with your voice. Okay.
What do you want me to say?
Nothing.
Do I tickle you?
I talked now.
Sexually.
I have to go.
No.
See you. Oh, heavy evening to you.
Heavy evening to you.
And to Mr. Parks also.
You got Mr. Parks. I shook his hand.
Yeah, I think if
He has soft hands.
to replace Ian, well, then go with the G-Man, because that's the option, and the Kitely or something.
Can everyone email Mr. Hooker and say how good G-Man was on LBC, please,
good, actually.
and give him a job, because I gotta feed my baby
Yeah.
and wife.
Your wife?
No, not a wife. No.
You haven't
I'm
got
open
yes?
to...
How is she?
She's dead.
Is she?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm lonely.
You're lonely?
I'm a single father. Do you know how hard it is? Can I take you out?
Would you be interested in some work experience, actually?
Where?
Well, in my workshop?
What?
Like, would you?
What happens there?
I think I could hire you. Not going to pay you a lot, but I can use your talent.
What talent?
All right, I think we'll Katia, go away, you mucky pup. Right, G-Man, go and drink some cold water. And
Shut up.
Excuse me?
Shut it.
0870 90 90 973. More of your calls in the last half hour of the show. You're in such big trouble, you're going to get a wallet now.
LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
Have you seen... Okay, well, let's... I think I wrote that. It's probably how... Let's all be careful, shall we? I'm so hungry. Peter! Peter?
Hello?
Yes, Peter?
Well, I'm on here.
Yes?
Right, yeah, no, all it was something come on over the air, and it reminisced me of something what my son said.
What reminisced you?
Well, it's what you were saying about children and like, reminiscing, la la la. Anyway, I'm fixing my back door bit in the back of the conservatory bit, and my daughter said, "No, I don't want to do that." La 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 la. And anyway, my son said, "This is what reminisced me of something else."
Okay, you see, your son said that reminisced you of something. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said a long time ago, he said, "Daddy," he said, he's writing something down, like homework or something. He said, "Daddy, how'd you spell Ponce?" So I said, "Ponce." He said, "Yeah." So I said, "Where'd you get that from?" Because I'm thinking someone's like picking on him at school or something like that. And he said, "Yeah, once upon a time." And that's why he wanted me to spell for him. And that's what brought back the memory.
What's that got to do with skirting boards?
I know, but I know, that's what I'm saying, but it's just my daughter said.
No, you're saying what? No, you've not mentioned skirting boards once, but I fast-tracked you through because I knew you wanted to talk about skirting boards.
No, this is what I'm doing now. Look, I've got the hammer's in my hand. My daughter said to me...
Don't hit her.
No, God, I wouldn't, never.
Never.
But what I'm saying is, I'm taking that off, and I'm saying you've got to learn at school this, that, and the other.
Okay.
So she said to me, "Hey, I ain't going to be taking off skirting boards when I'm like your age, sort of thing."
Right. Do you know the posh word for skirting board?
No.
Hang on. Paul, do you know the posh word for skirting board?
Architrave a la carpet.
Oh, don't be such a... thing is, I know it, and I've told G-Man and I've told Agent Chris, and they think I'm making it up. I know the word. I'm not going to say it. Can someone call in now? 0870 90 90 973.
What is it then?
Well, no, I'm not going to say it because I want someone else to phone it in and say it independent. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Paul, I'm just going to move you. Stay there for a second, Paul. Blanche, go on, Blanche. Tell them.
It's a dado.
No, it's not a...
Oh, yes, it
It's
is.
not a dado. A dado's a thing that goes up about 3/4 of the way around the wall, you silly woman. It's not a dado. Let's go to... dado. Yes, line 9, go on.
It's wainscoting.
Wainscoting! Thank you. What's your name, mate?
What's it called? Very old in Herne Hill.
It's old man Pete in Herne Hill. You've not called in for ages.
I know, man.
Well, how you doing, fella? You all right?
Yeah, not so bad.
Well, I'm glad that you've called in to back me up on the wainscoting.
There you go.
Thank you, Pete.
I was going to call up earlier because the meatloaf thing, the answer is what he will not do is later in the song, old son.
Exactly. Well, he says it at the start as well.
I don't think so. It's when he's singing with a girl.
No, he says it. He says it. He says, I won't
fool around.
Yeah, I think there's a few examples of what he won't do for love.
Yeah. Have a look towards the list. Have a listen towards the end of the song.
Okay, we'll play it later. Pete, thank you for that.
No problem, sir.
Good lad. Peter, thank you for that. Peter? Peter?
still here.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm about to cut you off now.
What?
Yeah. Right. It's wainscoting, Paul.
Oh, right.
And I only found out, and you know door frames?
Yeah.
There's another word for door frame.
Door jam.
No, door case. Door
That's
case.
a bit posh, isn't it?
It's good. I'm going to start calling them door cases now. A door case is a legitimate, acceptable term for a door frame.
Wow. I never knew that.
No, I didn't know it until the other day. And isn't the English language marvellous?
It is.
It is, yes.
Ian, we've forgotten our formality.
Okay. Good evening.
Evening.
Good lad.
Oh, I feel better for that. It's been bottling up all night, you know.
Yes, I bet it has.
It really has.
Yes. Hang on a second. Blanche, you got it wrong.
I just looked it up in the Collins English Dictionary.
Right.
I have not got it wrong.
Well, no.
The dado is the lower part of the wall.
Yes, but it's not the skirting board. It's higher than the skirting board. It's about a third of the way up the wall.
No, it isn't. Not
Yes.
according to the Collins Oxford Dictionary.
Read it out, Blanche.
Now put it back in the bedroom.
Yeah, oh, there's convenient, isn't
Well,
there?
If you want to hold on,
I'll hold.
get it.
I'll hold. Sorry, Paul. We'll just hold.
That's right. Do a little reminisce just while we're waiting for Blanche.
What was that man? Yes, Guy Magic Fingers. I'm the one with Henry Winkler. What was that guy saying? He reminisced or something. He was
reminiscent.
No, he got the word wrong. That's what. Anyway, let's just wait for. Let's hear a penalty miss while we wait for Blanche. Hang on a second.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Let's also a bit of this. Hang on. Blanche, are you back?
Yes.
Good. Okay, let's see.
Lower part of room wall.
Read it out. Read it all out.
Painted separately.
Read it all out.
Lower part of room wall when painted separately.
Right, you're reading something that isn't there because that does not say it's the
Yes,
skirting
it
board.
does.
No, it doesn't say it's the skirting board. What that's saying is it's a lower part of the wall. It doesn't say it's at the bottom of the wall.
Painted separately.
Yes, it's a dado rail. I've got.
A wall do you not paint separately?
Well, you
other
paint
than the
Blanche.
rail at the bottom.
Is she this thick? Blanche, it's the dado rail. I've got one on my walls at home. It's about a third of the way up the wall.
No, it's at the lower.
It's a bloody dado rail. I had to choose them when I was getting the place decorated recently.
You're cleverer than the Collins English Dictionary.
No, I'm cleverer than you because you are reading the definition of a dado rail and it doesn't say.
A dado is not a rail.
It's a dado rail.
It is
Is this woman as stupid as she's pretending to be?
Don't talk to me like that.
Well, all right, hang on a minute. Paul.
You to your mother.
Yeah, please do. Peter, can you tell her I'm right, please?
It's a threshold.
Right, okay, no, that's useless. Let's try this one. D-Shal, stroke John, stroke James, can you tell her I'm right, please?
Yeah, I mean, I'd just like to say two things. First of all, that, Blanche, are you there?
Yeah.
Well, I think Ian is completely right, and I'll tell you the reason why. A sort of architect slash carpenter once said this. A pretty people with the high shoes on.
Why do I let myself into this?
Thank you for that.
I'm telling you, in the Oxford
You're wrong. No, but Blanche, the definition you're reading is not what you think. It's not saying what you think it's saying. Hang on.
It is the separate part of the lower.
I know. It's about a third of the way up the wall.
Thing that is the separate part of the lower end of the wall is whatever name you want to call it. It's the dado.
It's not. Pete, will you tell her?
Then it's the same name.
Blanche, listen to Pete. Pete knows what he's talking about.
The dado rail is a wooden rail that runs about 3 feet up from the bottom of the wall. Is to protect the wall from the backs of chairs.
Is that what it's for? I did not know that.
As far as I'm aware, that's what it used to be for, Ian.
Why have I got it in my hallway then?
past pressure chairs and stuff in your hallway at some stage.
Blanche, do you accept that?
It was partly decorative as well.
Obviously, but it's not what it says in the dictionary.
Thank you, Pete. Well, no, Blanche, it is what it says in the dictionary. You're just reading it wrong. Hang on. Tony, can you...
I've always called the skirting board potato.
Hello?
Well, you're wrong. Tony, could you tell her I'm right, please?
Leon is right, because I just looked on Google, and a dado roll, is what Ian said.
Well, then I'm wrong, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, can you just apologise
I
to him?
just have apologised to him.
Okay.
I always apologise if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, Tony. There we go. He was good, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Well, Blanche, I accept your apology.
Well, I could only go by... I've always...
Yeah, whatever. Right, Paul.
Yes.
I'm having fun. It's like the old days all of a sudden, yes.
Here you go, I'll give you something from the old days.
Oh, yeah, go on. Oh, you dirty slurper.
Get that ninja.
Oh, yeah, Ninja used to get the ninjas. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah, blimey.
Listen, if you're going to do your old, put up any of your old ones from the weekend,
Yeah.
you've got to put that one, allergic to skeletons.
Look, that was when you were driving me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember, yes. Yeah,
Classic.
allergic to skeleton. I don't know why there aren't any of the weekend ones up. I thought there were, but when Chris gets back from his holiday, he's away for 3 weeks now. When he gets back, I will make it. We'll make it a joint mission to get as many of those up as we can.
Good man. But listen, I've got a little game for you, Ian.
Oh, I like games. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, one second. Greeky Lion, you all right?
Oh, keep him on the line. Keep him on the line, Ian.
I'm not happy, you know. I'm not happy at all because you're leaving.
Come on, Greeky. Let's not talk about that. Let's be happy.
I'm on the line.
Paul, did you want to say something to Greeky Lion?
Now, this is a game for Greeky Liar.
Oh, man. Yeah, how cool is that?
Now, listen, the game is you're not allowed to promote yourself at all, in any way. But...
That's a good game. I'm not going to promote myself in any way.
No way. If you do, you're disqualified and banned. But the game is this, okay?
Go on.
Right? This is going to show us how talented and wonderful you are.
Okay.
You have to do impressions of all the different callers you can do, and you've got to keep doing that impression until people call in and get who you're doing.
I like it. Chris, can we clear some of those lines? 0870 9090 973. Greeky Lion is about to do some impressions of callers. Can you guess who he's doing? How am I going to do this? I can put you on conference. All right. What I'm going to do is very quickly I'm going to... Oh, I can't do it. Okay. Greeky Lion, away you go with your first impression of a caller.
I've got nothing to do, you know. What am I going to do? G-Man. This is G-Man.
Well, no, okay.
No, you can't say that.
Yeah,
You
no.
have to guess it.
Yeah, don't say their names, Greeky.
I can't do an impression of all the different callers. Who do you think I am? Stand up.
Just anyone you can do. Think of anyone you can do.
Yeah.
Well, I think I can do you quite well. Anyone
No,
I
but
can
you
do.
just said who he is.
Look, here you go. I'll give you a clue of a way of thinking about it, okay? Here you go. All of which makes me anxious, at times unbearably so. There you go. You see, but you have to keep doing it until somebody calls
Right,
in.
hang on, stay there. Let's see who. Line 1. Who did you think that was?
Was it Greeky Lion?
No, right. Okay, no, this isn't. Right, hang on. Let's try. Hang on a second.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, line 3. Who do you think it was? Line 3. Hello. No, okay, they bottled it. Hang on a second. Let's try this one. Let's go to line 1. Who do you think that impression was?
Anxious man, and what is all of this about, AA? Wow.
What was that?
I don't know what it's all about.
He got it right. Okay, right. Are you two all right to stay there for a minute?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, good. This is Greeky Lion and Paul in Ladbroke Grove playing the impression game. It really is desperately trying to fill the last 50 minutes of the radio show. Yes. It's the travel news now with Will.
Cheers, Ian. 2 lanes are still blocked tonight with an accident on...
Good evening.
Clive Bull's on at 10 o'clock with Josh producing, and she's brought her dog today, so that should be fun. Okay, so, Paul, just explain this game to Greeky Lion one more time.
Okay, the game is, Greeky.
Lion.
You're a liar. You must not in any way promote yourself. If you do, Ian will ban you, won't you, Ian?
Yes, Paul.
Exactly. Now, what you have to do is do impressions of in the best and most sincerest way, without saying who the caller is, of different callers. And you have to continue to do that one impression until somebody calls in and gets it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You can really show us your talent. Come on now.
Are you up for it, GL?
Yes.
Okay, so are you doing one now?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's 0870 90 90 973. Who is Greeky Liar doing? Let's go to line 1. Line 1, who is Greeky Liar doing?
Hello?
Hello?
I want candy.
Sorry? What was that? Okay, let's try this one. Hang on. Do it again, Greeky Lion.
Yes.
Who's Greeky Lion doing, line 1?
I think he is doing Agent Chris. Yes? And what is all that about? Wow!
Are you doing Agent Chris?
No.
No, okay. Oh, good guess.
Very close, very close.
Very close, okay. So line 3, who is Greeky Lion doing?
Is it Greeky Lion?
Oh, that's made me chuckle. Line 4, who is Greeky Lion doing?
Is it Yasser?
Is it Yasser?
No.
No. Okay. Line 5, who is Greeky Lion doing?
Yes.
Line 5?
Hello?
Yeah, who's he doing?
I don't know who he's doing. He's my first-time caller. What am I meant to do? I don't know.
Right, Greeky Lion...
radio turned down. I've just bought myself a bar of chocolate for crying out loud.
Greeky Lion is doing an impression of someone, and you have to guess who it is.
Oh, well, why don't you put him on and I'll guess?
Well, he's doing it. Greeky Lion, do it now.
All right, it's Ian Lee from LBC 97.3. That's who he sounds like.
Has he got it right?
Yes.
What's your name, slightly arsey bloke?
Me. My name's Jason Ashley.
Well, Jason, well done. You won.
All right. Well, let's do the next one, yeah?
Okay, do the next one. You up for another one, Jason Ashley?
Well, why not? Let's go for it.
Okay, let's go for it. This is...
Okay. Ian Lee, I don't know what you're doing. What are you talking about? I don't know Ian Lee.
Oh, I know who this is.
Jason Ashley, do you know who it is?
He sounds like Jamal, who I know as a personal friend, but it doesn't sound anyone famous at all.
Is it Jamal?
Yeah.
Well, hang on a minute, Greeky Lion. How do you know Ashley Jensen's friend? What was your name, mate?
It's Jason Ashley. Jensen Barton, he's a personal friend, but it's Jason Ashley.
How do you know Jason Ashley's friend Jamal?
Because I hear them African people ringing up the show.
But
I'm seeing Ian. I'm seeing the Africanism
yes, all right.
in him.
I don't think that... but Jamal has never called the show. You're just doing a generic African, were you? I don't know if we can...
Accept that answer.
I know. I'm just making it up as I go along, really. I phoned for something completely different.
Well, why did you phone in, Jason Ashley?
Well, I'm a first-time caller, and I've listened your show a lot, and I've listened to you talk about these little shows like Lost and blah-de-blah-de-blah.
Yes.
I just wanted to let everyone know that Dexter is a really fantastic show, Channel 4, about a serial killer who goes and kills serial killers.
Someone sent me the entire Dexter series on DVD. Are you sure it's on Channel 4?
Are you serious?
No, I'm just lying. I just made that up. But it's on one of those...
Serious?
It's on the FX channel, isn't it?
Do you know, I'm not really bothered about what channel it's on. I'm just worried about the show. But I think it's a really good show. So I just wondered about your populace...
This bloke's weird.
You sure this guy ain't the manager of the Babaloo?
What? No, I do not have a clue what is being said anymore. Right, so...
The Babaloo in Brixton.
The Babaloo. So you're talking... So you recommend we should all watch Dexter, do you?
Do you know, I'm not being funny. I mean, the last show that I watched that was any good was Scrubs.
Oh, Scrubs is
quite
rubbish.
Funny, but
Scrubs is so
honestly,
overrated.
Dexter is cool.
Okay, well, I've been sent... a pornographer has sent me the entire Dexter series on DVD. You think I should watch it, do you?
It might be a different sort of Dexter series, though.
Yes, it could be. Well, thank you, Jason Ashram.
Jason Ashley.
Jason Ashley, sorry, thank you for that.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Lee. It really is.
Okay. How weird was he?
Very strange. But I know who the impression was that Greeky was doing there.
Go on then.
Come on, Greeky, do it one more time.
Hello, Iain Lee. It's nice to talk to you tonight. You do a brilliant show.
Joseph, the man who keeps trying to get you to
Joe
invest
from the
in
Paddington.
this project.
Hang on one second. Let's just see. Line 5. Who did you spot? It was Joe from Paddington.
Actually, it's a lady. Actually, to give you a little clue, it's a lady. By just the voice, I can't get it quite right.
Oh, was that supposed to be Lynn from Forest Gate then?
Whoa!
Oh, come on!
Right.
Want some donuts?
Okay, well, hang on a second. Let's line 7. Yes, what can I do for you?
Oh, you've preempted me. I was going to say, hey, Clavy.
Clavy.
Hey, no, you listen to me, Clavy. Hey, Clavy.
Okay, well, what a shame we never got that. I've just cut. Who have I cut off there? Hello, Paul.
I'm still here.
Hang on, I've cut Paul off.
Paul, I'm still here.
Oh, I've cut you all off now. That fun's over. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Let's remember Bob Johnson, who should be exhausted by now.
He's locked in that woman's house. Let's go to the ads early, shall we?
We all...
You'll enjoy that. Right, Sarah, what can I do for you?
Oh, hi.
Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long for that rubbish.
Listen, don't go.
What?
Don't go.
Oh.
Listen, it's not just you that we'll be going, it'll be all our favourite callers as well.
Right. Well, they'll
Where are we going to hear Chris and Verinda and Chicken and Chips Boy and...
They'll still call up. They'll speak to Patrick. They'll speak to Patrick Kilty.
I don't know. He might not be crazy enough.
He might not. He's not. He's very middle of the road and safe, but,
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. It's out of my hands.
Well, can I do a statement then?
Yeah, of course you can. Away you go.
Okay. Oh, I need the director's name.
Mr. Parks.
Mr. Parks, okay. Mr. Parks, you will not let Iain Lee go. The campaign to keep Iain Lee on LBC, 7 to 10 p.m, starts now.
Sarah, you're very well done for speaking out like that, and I appreciate it.
I'm seeing Prince next week too.
Oh, really? I'm looking forward to it. Oh, hang on one second. Who's this? Yeah, line 11, yes?
All of which...
Oh, that's very naughty. Yeah, I'm very excited about seeing Prince. It should be good.
Think he's going to play any of the old stuff, though?
Well, apparently he didn't play that much of the old stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't do Little Red Corvette, Raspberry Beret, or When Doves Cry, the only 3 Prince songs I like, so, we'll see. But I'm sure it's going to be I'm in the 3rd row.
Oh, I'm right at the back.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know whether I'm facing the front or the back.
Oh, yes, some of the seats are facing out the wrong way out of the window, aren't they?
No, I mean that it's a round stage.
Oh, okay. But he'll walk around all over the place, though. So
I'm hoping, yeah.
Yes, he will do. So I've got to go.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for the support. There we go. And breathe. I'm so hungry. Let's take one of these very quickly. Line 3, you got... Oh, no, hang on. Line 3, you got 10 seconds.
Hello?
Yes?
Hi, who's that?
It's Iain.
Ian, hello Ian.
You've only got 10 seconds.
I've got 10 seconds on, what, am I the last caller then?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, it's Zoe from London. I listened to your show loads, and I didn't realise, I haven't listened recently, I didn't realise you were going.
Well, okay, I'm going to have to go, because I can't really talk about that now. If you missed the show tonight, well, it would have sounded, I don't know, something like this, probably.
G-Man's, Heavy Evenings, Triple G. Dirty Bell, yeah.
Okay, so everyone's having a party and they're all dancing. Oh, it's great to see you. Oh, what have you been up to? Then I walk in. So you hit the ball a long way away, and that's it. That's not golf.
Golf is the art of hitting a ball with a golf club.
But that's not. But you're not.
That's what I'm doing.
You're not playing golf. What are you doing? Oh, you left the rubbish there. Yeah. The one thing you got to do, and you muffed it up. Have a guess, Eduardo, who walked into the control room while Triple G was on?
Richard Park.
Yes!
Coffee?
No,
coffee?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yes, because
Okay,
we don't
no
have
trouble.
time. No, it's because of time. Thank you very much. You sexy baby pepperoo.
Do you want loving?
No.
No, a little bit. Only a little bit.
No, thank you. No, thank you very much.
Stop the clock! I've done it! Look at me as I pull it out.
Don't want it. Get off.
You can have that.
Oh, I can't believe... What are you doing?
I'm putting it on you.
Where'd it go?
On you. I'll never forget the way you feel right now. No way. I would do anything for love. Because I was dreaming when... I don't know what the note is when he comes in. Here we go. Well, I was dreaming when...
So this is Prince, yeah?
Yeah,
this one.
There we go. There we go, this is it. Hang on, I'm just filling everyone in. Shush.
He said that
shut up.
It's not supposed to be called.
I know, I'm telling everyone.
And that's what you said. So I told Clive that you had 5.
So, we have 10 lines in the studio.
Did you have 10?
Shut up! Both of your points were absolute guff. Plumbers, golf, and parties. Now, that's a show. It was good, wasn't it? Anxious. Excellent little montage there, Alex. Thank you very much for that. Well done. I'm not in tomorrow. Nick Abbott is filling in between 7 and 10. You can hear him on Saturday night as well, 10 till 1. But I'm on Sunday, 10 till 1. It's confusing, I know. Do bear with it. Clive Ball's up next. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Agent Chris. G-Man. Yeah! Shut up.
I'm unbearably so.
On 97.3.